We should go live on the YouTube. Yeah? 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 Oh, it's working. Yeah. Oh, I am so happy. Oh, dear Lord. I have got to figure out why I have so many Felix things going off. Like, I'm getting, like, duplicates. That's gonna... We gotta figure that out. Okay, hang on. You know what? We'll use the old one. Let's do the old one. Are you staying out there? Okay. I love you. Love you, puppers. No, 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 no. Oh, it's that side. Okay, so we need to... that. Ish, ish. Thank you for the follow the other day. Hey, no problem. That's what friends do, right? Lights. Above me lights. And the left one doesn't want to respond again. Oh, goody. I just want to cry. Hello there. Hello there. Hang on. Dang it. Now I gotta reset it. Why is this one being such a pain in the ass? Now, connect appropriately. Maybe. Oh, for fuck's sake. There it is. Ah! One thing I do not like about these things, man. That one is too bright, but we'll fix it. All right, let's roll. Yes. Haha. It needs to go that way. Like that. Hi. No crying? I'm not gonna cry. I don't cry. What is this? Oh, edge of the desk. Okay, that's fine. Baby boy just came up and asked for a bowl of lettuce for a snack time. Ooh, good job. Hello, Chevy. Long time no see. How you been? Simon, thank you for that resub, my friend. I do appreciate it. Hope everybody's doing good today. I am very much on the sleepier end of things. Oh, that just popped up. Was there another sub that I missed? Oh, Chevy sub 2. 30 months for Chevy. Okay. Sorry, my brain not so good right now, but it okay. We'll be all right. Finally dove through OBS and everything and found some of the issues I was having. So one of the nice things with the new OBS 32. One of the nice things about OBS 32 since it's come out is the plugin manager, so you can actually like disable. You can full on disable some of the plugins, and so I disabled some of them to get this working. So I don't know which one is the problem, whether it's the waveform, teleport, I think it might have been the multi-RTMP that I was using instead of the ATEM, because I don't think the multi-RTMP works anymore. But then there was CNS transition and downstream keyer. I disabled all those because I don't really use any of them, and suddenly it works. So, hate this freaking dial-up speed internet around here. Are you still not in the continental U.S.? Are you still on the missing side of things? Why does it look like I have a lot of weird interference? Does my mic sound okay? Are you picking up any weird sounds? 20 days. Oh, 3 weeks to go. You got this. You got this. Just hang in there. Sounds good to you? Okay. There's just I'm watching, like, there is something being registered with the mic, and I'm just hoping there's not, like, feedback or some other weird thing kind of going on. It might wind up getting changed here. We'll see. So, like, yeah. I'm okay. I actually got contacted by OSUPhoenix. And so if you guys didn't see it, I don't think I really even put it out there. But also just switch shifts, so now I'm awake when normal people are too. Woohoo! Gotta love that. But I actually got I actually had OSUPhoenix reach out to me to do a sponsored video. And so they want me to review this, their SC3 audio mixer. So, yeah, just got it, and I'm going to be playing with it. So far, it's okay. It feels like a really cheap plastic, though. And that's something that, like, meh. But, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't really use physical mixers. I usually do all my mixing within, like, you know, on my computer and everything. I do a lot of it through OBS, so it'll be interesting to actually have to connect one of these and run with it. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, here in my deadline is like 3 weeks on that, so got that to do. I've also got another video I'm gonna make. I want to do a video about Streamer.bot and how, for new people, how to navigate the docs effectively. I know a lot of people always ask, well, where do I find this variable? Where do I find this variable? I'm going to figure that out. Or not figure it out. I'm going to help you understand how to do it. I'm going to kind of show a process I do in setting stuff up to make it easier. So, yes, Scarlett, I love you. I see you. Dear God, she has been so needy. Like, ridiculously needy. By the way, class 4 of 11 complete for my master's. Hell yeah, there you go. What are you pursuing for your master's? I'm curious. Okay, yes, Scarlett, I see you and I love you. You want food, you go eat your food downstairs. I know you haven't eaten it. Organizational management. Ah, nice. Hello, Holly. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Because I didn't want math classes? Aw, why? Math classes are fun. I like math classes. That's me, though. The Streamer.bot PSA will really help me. I've looked at it and went, I'll figure this out later. Yeah, no, that's something I have noticed a lot of people seem to struggle with, is understanding how to fit looking at the documentation into the normal routine of making things. Because, let's face it, it's not exactly like built in, it's not readily accessible. And so I get it. And so that is something I want to spend some time and really develop a good, solid video that helps people actually move through and incorporate looking at those docs every time they're building something new in Streamer.bot. So that is a priority video that's probably going to come out before the video I do for this thing, for the OSUPhoenix SC3. We'll see how that goes. The Ampli game. How am I? I'm doing okay. I have my good moments. I have my bad moments. You know, I'm still grieving when it comes to both my parents. My sister sent me pictures the other day of them being interned into basically their final resting place. And it was really hard for me to kind of take it all in and just, you know, kind of just realize they're both gone. Like, and they went so close together for completely different reasons. It's been a lot to process and to work with. But you know, I'm doing better. Had to use Gemini to help me figure out a simple 60-second beep. Fair enough. Hey, Flash! Welcome on in! How you doing? But yeah, so I'm doing pretty good. We had the Air Force Ball on Saturday that we went to. I'm glad that we're in a place where the leadership is very willing to be human and have fun. It absolutely makes a huge difference. Kristen's bosses are fun people. They are very engaging. You know, very much just like, let's just, you know, let's be fun when it's time to be fun. But at the Air Force Ball, we were sitting there and a song came on that very much reminded me of my dad, and I had to take everything within me to not break down in front of like everybody all formaled up and everything. So, so I do have my struggles, but I'm doing okay. Y'all looked good, by the way. Oh, thank you. And it looked like the ball was a lot of fun. It was really good, except that my only issue with it was the DJ. He wasn't an actual DJ. He was just a dude who had people send in a bunch of songs, and he played them in the order that he received them. So there was like no flow to anything. So there would be like people dancing, then everybody would leave. Then people were dancing, then everybody would leave. It was hard. It was hard to like stay in a rhythm of having fun. So really the worst part was the DJ, but the speakers and all that were absolutely fantastic. And learned a lot about this base and its history and the importance it has played in some of the biggest and most impactful operations around the world, such as the mass evacuation of people from Afghanistan and whatnot, that this base was like the lead of and everything. Like, I didn't know that. A lot of amazing humanitarian aid missions have come out of here. You know, it was really fascinating to learn what has happened at this base. Definitely a high standard of excellence here, which is awesome. We had a dude in my unit at home that does DJ on the side. He gets hired for everything, and he's not that good. It does happen that way. There are some pretty bad DJs out there. There are some pretty bad ones. Bosses can make or break the job experience. It's true, but like, I basically, like, there was Kristen and I, and then we had the DO and his wife, the Wing King and his wife, and then I forget the other lieutenant colonel that was there. But basically, it was 3 lieutenant colonels and then soon to be chief, you know, all at a table. And it was very surprising how, you know, relaxed it was, because usually, you know, it's like, oh, enlisted an officer and blah, blah, blah. Much different experience. It was totally a lot of fun. He has all the equipment without the skill to use it. Oh, I hate that. Ooh! You got an Ultima Matagoticus? Matagoticus. I don't even know why I named it that. Well, anyway. Yeah, I've known some DJs who are pretty terrible, but yeah, there was the DJ on Saturday night, man. That guy, he really didn't know. He had equipment and all that stuff, but he just did not. He did not know how to make a good flow of music. It's like you got to make sure it's like a party time until you start seeing you start seeing the exhaustion hit come in. That's when you hit the slow song, calm people down to keep them on the dance floor. The whole point of a DJ is to keep the flows going to keep people on the dance floor. Because if people go out and then leave and then go back in and leave, there's no flow. You're literally wrecking your own job. How bad was it? I mean, the ball itself was actually a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun. Other than it was hard for me to move around, and hard for me to like do any dancing and such. And a lot of it was because I have had the same tux since I think 2018. And I have grown sideways a bit more. So that tux did not fit well. I literally was squeezing myself into it. When I tried to get out and dance, one, it felt like the ass of my pants were going to rip open. And then it was squeezing me so tight in the hips that I was starting to have pain. It was bad. Time to get not adjusted. Literally get a new tux. I mean, we're talking, I got that tux when Kristen made Master Sergeant, and, we had to go to the first, full-on mess dress formal event. And I have definitely gained weight and sized out since then. And, yeah, it don't fit right. So I gotta get a new tux. Poor OSU. Oh, it's okay. Kristen got a good kick out of it. She was like, go ahead, split your pants on the dance floor. It gives me things to talk about. I'm like, great. At your, you were going to have all this happen to me, and then, you're not the one embarrassed. I am. I'm the one that can't show my face. You need us to get you some Spanx? Probably. It is very probable I need some Spanx. I need something to really tuck in this tummy. Yeah, it pretty bad. I do have a pretty sizable gut going, and I need to do better. Is really what it comes down to. They could play the song "Rip My Pants" from SpongeBob. Damn it. Damn it. Who's that guy? The guy who just went, out on the dance floor. It's good living. You are well built. I think so. Hello, Cherry Pop. Welcome. How are you? Oh, hello, Harry. Welcome back, my friend. Yeah. So I've already got the tux and everything ready to go to Goodwill. So that way, it can give somebody who's a little, sizably smaller than me. I think that would help. Glad you're doing okay. You two looked good in the pics for the ball, by the way. Oh, thank you. We do clean up very well. We do. Designs by Gene. I ripped my pants. So I guess it's better than using pants tense. I'll be in and out for a bit at a dealership. Getting car worked on or getting new car. That's something I've thought about. Is like, man, it would be really cool to get a new car. But yeah, I got too much debt. There'd be way too much debt. I do not want to deal with the debt. Oh. I don't know. But I'm we're hanging in there. We're doing all right. I'm still trying to get my head on my shoulders here. I don't know. It is definitely after being gone so long and so many bad things happen, it's really hard to get back into the groove. It's really hard to get yourself to go, yes, all right, let's get back to work. Let's hammer down, focus, do the stuff we need to do. Like, I have such a hard time focusing anymore. It sucks. I get to go to the doctor today to get a biopsy done. Oh, no. Well, what are they going to biopsy? If you don't mind me asking. Let's have some fun, buddy. Yes, have some fun. Nexus and I found out our dream house, and it's next door to the Amity. Oh no! No! Don't go to the horror house. Don't move to the horror house. It's a trap. It's a It's a tarp. It's a tarp. Oh. Well, Gecko, we loves you, and you know, let us know that you made it through okay and whatnot. Why not? Yeah. I mean, you know, other than the fact that your husband could get possessed, you know. Sure. Let's move to the scariest place we can think of. Y'all can come over and see the ghosts. They aren't ghosts. It's flat out fucking demons. What's the worst that could happen? Have you seen the movies? Have you read the stories? Have you got any of that down? I'll know in 2 weeks if I'll need a total hysterectomy with slapinga. Oh God, yeah, and a duddle. Dear God, they're gonna just rip out all your insides. You're not gonna have anything left. Well, let's just hope that, you know, you don't have to worry about that and everything's going to be okay. That's what we're going to hope for. We're going to hope for everything being okay. OSUPhorectomy. Okay. See, when I hear total hysterectomy, usually my brain already goes to the removal of the ovaries as well. Kristen did not have hers removed. She did have a hysterectomy, but she still has her ovaries. But yeah. Yeah, it's super long word, and you know, because we have to do everything in Latin when it comes to medical, you know, it takes a minute to read it. It's like, you know, asemenempetatine. Asemenemphonine. I'm sorry. I had to. I'm sorry. It was just too funny to me. Oh. But yeah. Yes, all the love to Gecko. Will be sending the good vibes, the thoughts, the prayers, all the things that, you know, we care. And if you need anything, you know, if you need to talk to anybody, we're all here for you. And yes, we very much want our Gecko to feel better. 100%. Fuck 2025. No shit. This year has been the worst year I've had since 2015. So, yeah. Because I think about all the shit I went through this year, and most of it was in the past 4 months. And I just sit and I'm like, okay, is can we be done with all this? Like, can we just move on and be better? It will get better. It will get better. That's what I got to remember. It will get better. Okay. So I actually have, somebody is having issues with, the no code countdown timer that I created. So I'm going to diagnose that, and we're going to see what we can do. Charge. I don't know where you're charging to, but hey. Tell me about it. Never did think I would experience what I have the last few months. Yeah. I mean, I still remember 2015 being without Kristen for 11 months and raising a child by myself. And that, I thought, that was tough. That was hard. This year, I think, might have topped it. Monk! Salud. How you doing, Monk? Good to see ya. Okay, let me load up the tutorial, or my dev version, actually, is what I should call it. I think I need to rename the shortcut to dev version of Streamer.bot, because I even, like, put it up here, like, it is my developer version. Boink.
Sir, this is your 5-minute warning. Twitch is demanding advertisements.
Well, okay. I like advertisements. Not really. Okay, the timer. Do you guys remember what I labeled it as? Timer. I just did it as straight up timer. Good to see it's good to see your words. I would say your face, but I don't see your face. I see your words. Ah, yes, the first chatter is enabled on this version, so you're going to see a lot of that too. Sorry. Okay, so the issue is that from the pics, here, I'll move Discord down. From the picture, basically what it looks like is the seconds aren't going away like they're supposed to. And I think a lot of this has to do with the fact that we are on Streamer.bot version 1, and it did overhaul a lot of logic. So, definitely got to work on fixing that. Yeah, okay. So, let's see here. Do I still have the scene in the tutorial OBS? I think I do. We're gonna diagnose this. We're gonna fix it, and then I'll put up the update on the shop. And whoever has downloaded it should get the update, and it should hopefully fix problems for them. So I'm at work, but I can lurk. Hey, bet you didn't think that you could kind of rhyme. Hey. Yeah, no problem. Look, lurkers are 100% welcome. You know, you don't have to come in and participate. You can just, you know, be here, chill. Skip for now. I'm not going to sit and update right now. That just sounds like work. I rhyme on company time. Ayo. I do not. See, boss makes $1, I make a dime. That's why I poop on company time. Hello, Penguin. How are you doing? Good to see ya. That's my new countdown. Here we go. Okay. So I have the countdown timer here. This place is magnificent. Pomegranate. Hello. Welcome on in. Good to see you. Okay, so let me just run this and see what happens. I know I'm doing like a 1-minute timer, and we have to wait till it actually gets to the bottom, but I need to see if there's anything going wrong with the logic as it is in the current Streamer.bot version. I'm fantastic. Just finished uploading my new emotes, so a great morning. Hell yeah, there you go. I still need to sit and actually like develop emotes for the channel. I have a ton of open slots. I just need to sit down and actually make them. I know a dance one. I need to actually like do some kind of dance. I'm going to keep Truffle Shuffle up, but I may redo Truffle Shuffle. I may need the video of Truffle Shuffle again to make it work, but yeah. I want to improve it. I made that one really quick. But yeah, I need to sit and like hammer out emotes eventually. Maybe I'll work on some of that today. Who knows? 0. Okay.
This is a reminder that ads will begin in 30 seconds. Please be ready for them.
Okay, Cats! Thank you for the resub, buddy. 39 months. Hell yeah. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you again. I think Hounded has it. Okay. I'll let you guys know if I need it. I think I'll be okay. So, yeah. All right, let me do it this way. Let me do 2 minutes because maybe that's the problem. Okay, what movie do we got here while we do these Twitch ads? What's the movie? Put your guesses in chat when Felix tells you. I know what this is. What's the movie? Okay, so if I set it to 2, deist. Let's see. Nobody wants to guess? Come on. I'm actually thinking I might wind up replacing this with something different. Might have you guys do, who's that game character? Who's that Pokemon? But for all of video games. Ooh. With it. Lost in translation. Ooh, no. It is most definitely One Crazy Summer. And if you haven't seen One Crazy Summer, you should, because it's fantastic. It's such a good movie. Okay, so everything's working fine. So I'm not sure what this guy did. Let me bring up Discord again. How did he have the sources set up? Okay. I mean, everything's working fine for me. I'm glad y'all enjoyed Kindergarten Cop. Oh, I always enjoyed Kindergarten Cop. I love that movie. Movie's so much fun. And I'm good, just at work. Hey, fair enough. Lots of people at work. And this is my job. I try to be your entertainment for the day while also doing my job. My job is what I make of it. And most of the time, I'm not getting paid for it. No, I am. You guys doing subs and such, that's what has been sustaining me so far. You know, hoping that opportunities like me doing a review on this will launch me into the direction I want to be going to, you know, start actually financially supporting myself. We're getting there. We're getting there. So what's going on with this counter? So he said trying to set up the no-code timer as a stream starting counter, running into a problem where no matter what I set the alignment of the text sources in OBS, the 0 seconds and the 0 second and the seconds are on top of each other when it gets under 10 seconds. So what I'm thinking, how did I do that? The 0 second. I think on the seconds, See, this is the fun part. I have to remember what I'm doing. Positional alignment, top right. No bounds. I think... How did I do this? All right, let me initiate timer. So the 0 seconds there, seconds is here, and I had it to where it actually shifts over when it gets down to single digits. Now the question is, how do I do that? How did I do that? Alignment, how did I do the alignment as left? What did you do? Positional alignment I did as top right. Oh, that's right. Okay. I know what it is. All right, so I can respond to this. I think the timer is actually still okay. I think the issue is what he has to do is the 0 needs to be a top left positional alignment and the seconds needs to be the top right. And so I think what's happening is he's doing both of them, and that's the reason why they squish on top of each other. I'm pretty sure that's what the issue is. So we're going to be doing some screenshots. So for that, Koopy, Discord, add that one in. And then when we get to 0 second, when this pops up, nope, transform. Transform into a robot. Meh. Oh. Let me do this. Let me fix it. Shwang. Shiggity shiggity shwa. And then nah. Oh, whoop. Gotta get Discord out of the way. Boink. And so we go here. And then for this one, got to show that it's the top left for 0 second. Right? Yeesh. Okay. So let's respond to this. Looks like that hat's seen some shit. So yes, Rage. When Scarlet was a puppy, it was laying on the floor, and she got a hold of the hat and just went to town on this. So this is the first hat I had of my logo and everything, and I've had this for how long has it been? I think I've had this since, well, we were living in Mississippi at the time, so it's been like 4 years. Let's see, might have both the seconds and 0 second doing the same positional alignment. You should make sure that seconds has a top right alignment and the 0 second has a top left alignment. Make sure to how do I want to say this? Make sure to set positioning to line up well with each other, which will be two different coordinates. It's not damage and marks. It's memories. Then yeah. There's some good memories and there's some bad memories with this hat. This hat does have a little bit of a reminder of basically completely destroying what I had done for almost 2 years and then basically having to start all over. Had an incident with a different creator, and there got to be some how do I even say this? It just basically wound up being bad blood. And it was a big lesson I learned. And it's one that I do like to remember, but I've had this hat through that, and I've had it through a lot of stuff. But yeah, I also don't know where my Nerdcast hat went. I know I have it somewhere here, but I don't know where. And then my R&D hat is downstairs. So, do you see the next month's PSN Plus games? Nope. I don't even think I've renewed my PS Plus. I don't even know if I'm going to. I haven't really turned on my PlayStation since May.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
Oh! Fireboy Q coming in with a raid with 15 viewers. Welcome on in, everyone. It's good to see you here. Oh yeah, it's nice to have everyone coming in to see the cake. Ow! Something I can't speak when I'm dancing. Woo! Welcome on in, everybody. It's good to see you, Fireboy. How's everything going? How is your stream, my friend? Yes, give that shout out. Hundo percento. And for some reason, my intro video keeps going off. I don't know why. There's something I did that's all screwy with the vertical setup that does that. But yes, bruh, I think I pissed myself a little. What? Did it shock the shit out of you? Yeah, we don't go quiet on that one. But yes, Farmboy Q, what'd you play? How's it going? And yeah, how did the stream go? Stream was good, thank you. How's things? No, well, it's good to finally be back and going and streaming again. It was just I had a really terrible 3 to 4 months. So, you know, trying to get better, trying to keep moving forward and not let things get me down. Farm Sin 25 always. All right, there you go. See, as long you've got your game that you stay with and you keep going with, and that is all good. I like it. I like it a lot. You can cool off now. Nah, he'll be fine. Okay, so I'm gonna send that reply. That we'll see if that fixes it for him. So I have at least, I can at least confirm that the countdown, the no code countdown timer is working correctly, even though it went through the Streamer.bot update. Because everything seems to be functioning as it's supposed to. So I got my hands on your Grave Redeem and made it a redeem today for the first time. How did it go? Did it work okay? It's been a year since I've touched it. I'm gonna have to reinstitute the trick or treat in the someone's grave. I got to get those back up and running because we are coming into the Halloween time. It was good, sweet. I'm glad it's still working. That's my big thing is I want to always make sure things work. I didn't do anything. Why am I dead? Don't kill me, bro! But yeah, I think, I honestly think he kept setting the positional alignment for both of them to overlap on each other. I really think that's what the issue was. I think we should make a collab product. I don't know what, but I think we should do it. Okay? You let me know what you want to collab on, and I'll try to roll with it. It's been a year? Yeah. I'm in need of food, so we'll be lurking. No problem. You do you, my friend. Get some food. I fully understand. It's like once you're done with the stream, you're like, oh my god, I gotta go. Gotta relax. Totally get it. Hello, B. Good to see you again. Long time. Hope all is well and you're getting settled in like a falcon settling into their nest. Sorry for sending this a second time. I came in right on the epic raid. That's fair enough. All good. It's good to see you again. Things are okay. The past 3 or 4, basically from the time I last streamed to, now, I've had a huge series of unfortunate events, if you hadn't seen. The two big things were, my mom passed away from pancreatic cancer, back in, what was it, guys? Late July? I think it was late July when she passed away. It's so hard to keep track. And then 7 weeks later, my dad passed away. So I lost both my parents in a matter of 7 weeks, both from different things. So it's like, it's been chaotic because I was doing that in the middle of moving from Anchorage, Alaska to here in Tacoma, Washington. And that move was a complete disaster because we got scammed on the house we thought we had, and then we had to scramble while driving to find a new place to live. And like literally, if it could have gone wrong, it did. So it's definitely been one of those times where it's just like it got so overwhelming. I almost just wanted to quit everything because I just couldn't handle it. But I can't do that. I can't just up and disappear. I gotta come back. I gotta start streaming again. So we're moving on. We're moving forward, and everything's gonna be okay. We take okay around here. Yes, we do. Hello, Gamer God. How you doing? Welcome back. So sorry to hear that. Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Wrath. It's okay. Dad, we knew he was slowly deteriorating. He had Parkinson's for quite a few years. So we knew about him. Mom was the surprise. It was just one day my sister went and visited Mom. She looked like a banana because she was so jaundiced. Took her to the hospital, found out that she had a tumor on her pancreas. It was 5 centimeters at the head of the pancreas, so it was inoperable. It had metastasized. It was super aggressive and moved fast and spreading. So she only lasted 17 days once we had the diagnosis. So, Mom happened quick. I was very thankful that when we got that diagnosis, I did everything I could to fly out to see her, spend some time with her before, the end was coming. Mom passing away really changed a lot of the way I now think. And a lot of it is because she never, like most people when they know that they're dying, they either get depressed or they go through a lot of different emotions. And my mom was so steadfast in her beliefs and her faith that she was like, I'm not scared. I'm not worried. I know where I'm going and it's going to be okay. And like, she was so calm through it. It was unbelievable. So like the way she went through those final 2 weeks of her life completely transformed the way I viewed her and the way I think about things. So, as always, as I try to do when it comes to, things that, when it comes to just bad stuff in general, I try to now find the good that comes out of that bad, because there's always some kind of good that can come out of the bad. Got to find that positivity. Hey, Rich! All right, howdy! Been an audio only for quite a while at work. Hey, no problem, man. I totally understand. So sorry to hear that, my friend. I hope that they are resting peacefully with no more pain, and I'm proud of you for taking it on the chin, but give yourself some grace for grieving. That is an absolute unfathomable thing, and my heart goes out to you and your family. Thank you. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. But the support I got, not just from my wife and my kids, who were absolutely amazing through all of this shit, when it came to this community, you know, in the Discord server while I was gone and everything, the level of support and encouragement and, you know, open arms that I got from so many of you helped greatly. Getting that support from so many people through probably the most, I don't even know how to call it. Like, it was, I don't even know how to describe it other than the worst period of my life. You know, making it through that, y'all were so damn supportive. It really, truly helped in ways you don't realize. And so, I do have to put that thank you out, because my God, if it wasn't for you guys, you know, sending me messages, you know, constantly reassuring me that everything's okay, that I'm going to make it, you know, those things, like, you guys help keep me together. So I do have to thank you all for that. You have built yourself an absolute empire of human beings, and that has all stemmed from you and your positivity. Oh, thanks. I don't know about an empire, but, you know, I do what basically I do best. I want to inspire people. I move to find ways to make the world at least a little bit of a better place. And if it's just me setting an example, great. You know, I just want to, you know, I want less negativity, more positivity. So, but it is what it is. So it's been rough. We're making it through. Everything's going to be fine. So far, I'm digging it here in Washington. It's expensive, but from the school systems, very worth it. I don't mind the extra taxes and whatnot that I'm paying, because, my God, my kids are getting a damn good education here. So I'm happy. Speaking of positivity, how are you digging the new dark mode? Oh, I love it. So much better for me. Me in particular. I have an eye condition that I've had for, God, since I was 8 years old. So that would be, what, 32 years now? Is that right? Yeah, 32 years I've had this eye condition. And I'm very sensitive to light at times. And it's extremely painful. Like, my eyes are always in pain to some level. But when it flares up, anything that's white on a screen literally is just like a death sentence to me. Not really, but, you know, it feels like it. And so having dark mode makes it so much easier for me, because, like, if I can't stream, I'll have all these lights off. And then dark mode, I can still work on stuff and not have to feel like my eyes are straining so hard. So, yeah, love in dark mode. We are a narco syndicate commune. We take it in turns to act as a sort of executive officer of the week. Welcome to the absolute wonders of a rainy day, my friend. Oh, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, the weather here right now, I literally look outside and I'm like, man, this is like cuddle up on the couch with a blanket and like nap weather. This is amazing. This is my kind of stuff. I wish dark mode was put in just for me, but I know there was much bigger people that had requested that. Did you know that Jason Newsted had the same eye issue, which is why back when he was in Metallica, their light shows were rubbish? Huh. Wait, Jason... Okay, hang on, wait a minute. Nah, wait a minute. It can't be the same thing I have. Come on, come over here. Work with me. All right, I have to look. Chronic neck pain from whiplash. Okay, shoulder, chronic pain. I mean, if you're talking chronic pain, yeah. But for me, see me here. This is my eye condition. Is Tyson superficial punctate keratitis. Yo, Detroit.
Sir, this is your 5-minute warning. Twitch is demanding advertisements.
Again? 100% I'm outside working on shop with a lightly damp jacket. Hey, all good, all good. But yeah, this is what my eye condition is it's called Tygason's. And he's linked to a viral or immune response. Honestly, they still don't know. The images, this is basically like what my eyeball will look like, sort of. So like you really see it when it comes to the blue light. I was hoping to get a bigger picture here. Open image in new tab. Okay. Let's see if my zoom and follow works. No? Okay. Nope, doesn't work. Damn. Basically, like, how am I going to do this? Since I have to redo the zoom and follow stuff. Oh, that's a good one right there. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how well you can see it. We'll see if we can make this even bigger here, as big as I can. But you see these little like dots. These are the lesions that appear on basically the cornea of my eyeball. Now, this would be probably for me pretty average day. Most generally, I have like some like that. On my worst days, take this and put them literally all over the place, and my eye almost being covered in them. And what it does is it's basically making it even more sensitive to the light going into my eyes. And the pain that it causes is it feels like somebody's taking either a shit ton of needles and jabbing them in and out of my eyes all the time, or somebody's taking a knife and just doing this to my eyeball like all the time. So it can be very painful. But essentially, this is what it looks like when you get up close to it. Are you doing Jackbox on Wednesday? We are planning on it. We were supposed to do it last week, and OBS and my PC and everything were completely just not getting along with me. I spent, no joke, 4 hours working to get it to where it should be and actually trying to run. It took like 4 hours for me to try and get something working with it. It was ridiculous. Hold everything. Your condition is called Tygason's, so would that mean you have the eye of the tiger? I wish. If the eye of a tiger means that I have like this, then yeah, I have the eye of the tiger. If this is what a tiger's eye does, no. I think tigers have a better day than me. Major sensitivity to lights. I don't know if he does. This is if without the blue light, so they look like more like bright white spots. But you have to get the fluorescent stuff for that stuff to show up. You won't see it any other way. But yeah, I've had this since I was 8 years old. And it has it has caused a lot of interesting things, such as I still remember the first major car wreck I had. I was coming back from college, thought everything was fine. Light shined off a CD in the passenger seat because, you know, this was a long time ago before we had like MP3 players. And the light shined off of a CD into my eyes. The eye condition went, surprise, motherfucker, I'm here. And I slammed into a guardrail and went flying down a hill with the off-ramp. And I was going about 65 miles an hour. Surprised that the car did not flip down the hill.
That ads will begin in 30
surprised
seconds.
that, like,
Please
literally
be
the
ready
only
for
thing that
ready.
happened was the entire passenger side was fucked up. So now I have tests that I do to myself to make sure I'm okay to drive. Haven't had another incident since. That was a good learning curve for me. All right, apparently we got to do ads real quick, guys. So we got the game we're going to play. Figure out what movie this is and see if you win. You get achievement points if you get it right. Watch the movie, Felix. What is this? Looks like bullshit. I don't know what that is. Is that a dinosaur? I don't know what the hell that is. I'm going to open another window. Hang on. I got two windows. Air. I need air. Okay, hopefully we can get this to cool down a little bit more. Is it Howard the Duck? I still don't know what it is. It's clearing up and I don't know what it is. Oh shit, it's Robert Downey Jr. It's Soap Dish. Wow. I feel stupid. Such a good movie, though. All right. Okay, so there was nothing really wrong with that, with the timer. So we're good there. I really don't want to work on any, like, you know what? I have to work on Johnson's intro video. That's what I really need to work on. Which means I got to work in Blender. All right, let me close the developer version here, and we're going to close our tutorial OBS. Bye. And we're actually going to work in some Blender. Oh, Blender. As soon as it wants to load. Ah. So I'm trying to figure out how I want to make this intro video work. It's, you know, when you're trying to do hype videos, one of the things is like keeping it, one, timed with the music, two, visually stimulating. Like really, you can take, you got to keep it basically to where the focus is staying on it, because the thing, when you're just doing an intro video, you need something to keep the attention of people. You need to make sure that you're constantly, you know, keeping them visually engaged, because if you just have something blank on the screen and you're not actually doing anything, it kind of takes away from like what you're trying to do. All right, we're going to expand this out that way. And then... Hang on. How we doing? Did I go too far? Yeah, it'll be fine. All right, so let me move this over here. There we go. So one of the things I know I need to work on is I need to take his model, his 3D avatar, and I think what I'm going to do, because it's like the idea would be to get basically make him getting ready to go while the little magical things are flying through. So what I mean by the magical things, you guys remember this overlay at all? Here, even if you haven't seen it, let me bring up this overlay. Kind of give you guys the gist of what I'm trying to work with here. Because if you're new, you don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So, where the package? Go to the package. Panels, alert. Here, we'll do the starting soon. So essentially, this is the starting soon screen, and this took forever as shit to render. But you can see that, you know, he's there, he's poking his head around. You're moving through this forest that is a combination of cyberpunk, anime, kind of a little bit of a horror feel, mystery, all that kind of stuff. Like, he had a lot of things he wanted to describe. So what I'm going to be working on is these guys up here. We're going to have sequences where we're following them through the forest and everything, working our way eventually to him, and, you know, basically then full-on logo. So that's kind of where I'm going. But I need to basically take him, and I think I'm going to have him like sitting at a computer, and we're going to have things flash on the screen, and he'll move around and things like that. Maybe I can get some lighting to flash in and really like kind of amp that up somehow. So yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to make that work, but the new iOS update for the Twitch app is annoying for mod view. Really? How bad is it? Like, is it horrible? This looks absolutely remarkable. It was a pain in the ass to make, but it was definitely very much worth it. So he wanted to have an intro video, so that's the next step essentially for me is to make the intro video. Can I? No, because you don't have inverse kinetics. Okay. So let's see if I can lift his leg, because I want to have him in a seated position first. So that's something I want to work on. Oh Lord, what is that? Oh God, no. That will not do. Just a straight like sitting would be great. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, and you... We'll get a chair. We'll make it work. Okay, that looks better. They did too much in the app. Oh, no. Android app isn't much better. I actually have not... I haven't spent a lot of time on my phone on Twitch, so I don't know some of the updates they've done. But now you guys are starting to make me worried. Let's see. Gamer chair? Not K-gamer. God, I have not been able to spell properly. I feel like I'm having a stroke. Ergonomic office chair. I gotta find a chair that fits the theming of being a streamer, while also giving me the ability to still see like the back of his head. It's just the mod view that's annoying. Most generally, and when I'm in mod view, I'm actually sitting at my PC. I can't. I don't think I can do mod view on a phone just because everything gets so clustered down. It's just not for me. Let's see. Let me see how this chair works out. I have to adjust all the I gotta adjust stuff to where it will have the same kind of anime style, because this guy is designed to be more anime like. Those aren't connected, are they? Because if I turn this, yeah. It's okay. I think from behind, nobody's going to really notice. Let me see here. Yeah, nobody's really going to notice the problem with the feet. Or maybe they will. They might. I'm going to nitpick because if I'm going to do it, I want to do it right. I want to do it correct. I want to make it look good. Okay, so let me take this and this. Let's go to the top view. We're going to rotate these. There we go. Right? Did that? Oh, crap. There's more pieces. No. Are there any more pieces on that? A little more natural looking rather than perfection. There we go. Where's back? Do I have a back view? There it is. He looks too big for the chair, doesn't he? You've done it. You made it work, Crow. Good luck. Zip it or you become a tuna can. Oh. Here comes a madman, resubbing. Look at you with your 34 months. Thank you, buddy. Receipts in the Discord server, as well as getting shouted out on Facebook and Twitter, I think. I don't know if those are still working. I went over to the red side of the World Wide Web and was wondering if you have the comments turned off over there. I don't think I do. Oh no, Flash! No! Goodbye! I tried to get into Blender about 100 times, and each time I've opened it, stared at it for 10 seconds, and nope. I spent a lot of time, working in Blender. And a lot of it is because a lot of it started because I just wanted to be able to make stuff and make my stream look unique. Like, that has always been a thing for me, is I've always wanted my stream to look different. And so I put in a shit ton of work to make it happen. Not even disappointed. All right, let's do that. Illusory Thrall. Hello. Thank you for following. Welcome on in. Oh, I just saw your response in the server. Oh, I see what you're getting confused on. So what you're okay. Hang on, let's schwunk. So, yesh. I see where the confusion is coming in. So, we'll get you. Yeah, just got out of jury duty. They didn't pick me. I think part of it was because that I was on jury duty last week for a day. Oh. I have always, you know, get the jury duty, like you're in line for jury duty, blah, 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 blah. Never even come close to having to go to the courtroom. I'm never needed. But anyway, Illusionary, if you are here, what you're looking at, you double click on it, and what you're looking at is the actual text properties for it, which is where you're seeing is the alignment and vertical alignment. This is the wrong one. This is not what we're looking at. So what you're going to do instead, you want to right click, go to transform, edit transform. That's where you want to change it to top left and top right. I'm betting 666 out of the 3 times I've been in the courtroom getting picked. I've been picked twice out of the 3. Well, I've unfortunately did jury duty, but mine was military courts. Oh, yes. Court-martial duty. Kristen's got some court-martial duties coming up. It's a fun time. Mind blown. Did not even know that existed. Yes, this is actually, if you've never seen this before, this is a great way to fine-tune positioning. So you can sit and actually, like, move things over and do it by pixel. That way, if you had a very specific way you wanted this to be set up and make sure that it is going to be basically pixel perfect, this panel 100% will take care of it. So for the 0 second, you want it to have the top left on your positional alignment. And then on the seconds, when you go to transform and edit transform, you're going to want to do that when it's top right. And what you're basically doing is the one that's going to give you like the seconds that's 2 digits. When that's appearing, it'll be the 2 digits wide. But then when it goes down to a single digit, it basically shifts straight to the right. And then your 0 second comes up as a replacement. The reason I did that is because that's the way it translates. That's under the edit transform. It's grayed out. Really? Let me see. Where in my Discord go? Let me look at your picture here. Show. I can't tell if it's... If you have it to where the lock is enabled, where you can't move it, that would be why it's grayed out. There's that possibility. Let's see. Yeah, you have the locks on them, and I think that's why. So unlock it and see it. I have spent so much time messing in OBS. I can pretty much guess most of the issues that pop up. And a lot of it is just, again, I've played around and made so many mistakes with OBS. That's what happens. It just is what it is. So hopefully that actually solves your issue. You know, if you're still having issues, let me know, because, you know, I don't mind helping people get things fixed, getting them where they need to be. That's actually 100% of what I love to do. I love to get people's streams where they want them to be, making them look like they want. I think if it's in a group, it can be screwy. Yeah, so the big thing to remember when it comes to if you put stuff in a group, here, let me demonstrate. Because there's a thing to notice when it comes to like how things are bound together. So shift, click, got them all. Right click, group selected items. Yeah, group 2. Sure. Okay, so in a group, like you can grab it and you move everything together, right? That's cool. Now, what happens, what most people don't realize, is if you were to take something inside of, you know, that grouping, and you were like, oh, I want to just resize this up, what tends to happen then is your group now changes size. And a lot of people are like, well, I don't understand why my group keeps changing size. Well, if something within it is changing size, it changes the way the group works. And so I know a lot of people have the issue of where they don't understand that whatever you put in a group, if it gets bigger or anything like that, it's going to change the dimensions, which can screw up everything. That's the reason why I will typically, go into something like the seconds or whatnot. Like if we go to transform, edit transform, and doing a bounding box. So with a bounding box, I usually do something like scale to inner bounds or to the width or the height. And then when I scale to inner bounds, the bounding box size, this is what's actually like on the screen. But then if you wanted to increase the size, which would technically increase the pixels, you can do that. But this would then make sure that anything that goes in there stays confined within the space. So let's say inner bounds, and let's change this. We'll change it up to like that. So now it stays within the confines of the box that I have defined. This is how I make sure a lot of stuff stays in place. Like when I design alerts, I make sure that the text that's going to appear as somebody's name or whatnot, because that changes all the time, I make sure that it is inside a bounding box and make sure it fits within that bounding box at all times. Now, I wouldn't let it go that small. I would be expanding it way the fuck horizontally. But that just gives you an idea. I mean, this panel right here for the edit transform, it is incredibly powerful if you take the time to really work with it. That fixed it. Woohoo! I helped someone today. Good. All right. I guess I can call it. I'm done. Oh! But yeah. So like groups are great. But my problem with groups is because the dimensions of the group can change. That's why I like to do scene nesting. So like with the countdown timer, I put it in one scene. Then I'll go to another scene and be like, all right, now I'm going to add a scene and we're going to put that timer in there. And now, I don't have to worry. I can just put it where I need to put it and I'm not going to mess anything up. And then if I need to adjust anything, I can adjust it in that scene. It just makes things so much easier. Groups just can cause so much chaos. Woo! Yes. Tested and works perfectly, including the updates I did to have it show a now when it's done. Nice! Saves me from installing another OBS plugin that was eating memory. Yep. I totally understand that. So yeah, I mean, when there are simple solutions to things, I don't mind providing them. A lot of times a simple solution is the way to go. All right. We did that, but, I do have, sorry, I'm all over the place, because I'm trying to, catch you guys up on stuff I've been doing, and I'm starting to get dry mouth. So first, okay, hang on, organize my thoughts, all right. One, I'm trying some different, energy mixes. Bork, bork, bork. I knew it was working. It was just the alignment that was borked. Now that I know how to fix it, I'm great to go. Fantastic. Love it. Love it. Okay, so I'm trying, what is this? Gamer subs. And I got 3 packets here. And I need to know which one to do. So I've got, what is this one? Incel Tears. Acid Rain, and Sakura Splash. Which one should I do? I have no idea what any of these flavors are. But so far my experience with this has not been positive. Sakura. Okay. Oh, you know what? I should be putting this as a poll. Boobs. Okay, so Sakura. I guess the boobs are going to win this, huh? Always boobs. Why is it so... Why does it feel like it's already... Twitch app kicked me out trying to log back in and it's telling me my browser isn't supported. What? Twitch must be doing some funny things on the back end. Okay, so I think moisture has already gotten into this because I can already feel the clumps. So we'll still try to work with it. That's what's going to give me... That's what's probably going to make me go, you know what? This is not going to be a company I will want to keep, like, trying to go with. Because if I'm getting clumpy packets, I don't even want to know what the tubs would be like. Like, you're not making a good impression. It smells like Play-Doh. The boobs one smells like Play-Doh. No shit. This is making me nervous. That's not a good smell? I mean, I like the smell of Play-Doh. If nothing else, I'd sit and sniff this. I don't even know what flavor that's supposed to be. Yeah. Oh, it's all clumpy. Are there clumps still attached in there? No, it actually came out pretty clean. But, like, it clumped up. That... I don't think... No more sneak? No, I still do sneak. I just wanted to try some different ones. I'm exploring potential, like, collaboration opportunities. Sneak, unfortunately, has moved away from streamers and gamers. They are now piping into more of Instagram and TikTok.
Twitch is demanding advertisements.
Okay. They're focusing more on how do I put this? Their strategy is moving towards more of something like an Abercrombie and Fitch. Their way of moving is basically going away from what their core audience was, and they're now moving towards more of a, niche, less gamer focused, more appeal to the masses type thing. And it really has made me kind of sad that they're doing that. Because I know for a lot of the streamers that they did have, they just up and canceled contracts. And it was really sad. I love Sneak. I love the flavors. I love the taste. I just would like to have the ability to potentially work in a collaborative manner with them, but that they've been making it kind of clear that that's never going to be a thing. So, I'm just kind of exploring some different things. I'm not saying I'm ditching Sneak altogether or whatnot, because I'm not. I still have Sneak sitting over there. I'm just trying some new things, seeing where it goes. Hope it doesn't taste like Play-Doh. Yeah, me too. When the boobs smell like Play-Doh, that's not good boobs. I don't know, man. If the boobs smell like Play-Doh, but they're still fun to play with, I think it satisfies my inner child. Heading into work for a few. Have fun, and I will hopefully catch the rest of your stream here in about an hour, if you're on. Yeah, we'll see. Have fun at work. We will catch you on the flippity flop. All right. Is it dissolving correctly? That's my question. You know what this looks like right now? This looks like the slime from Ghostbusters 2. Is it mood slime? Maybe if I play it some, maybe if I play higher and higher. Your love lifted me higher than I've ever been lifted before. I mean, Play-Doh boobies can be fun, right? I mean, I think it'd be all right. Does it still smell like Play-Doh, though? Now, watered down Play-Doh. All right. Okay, there's cherry in there, and I think watermelon. I think it's cherry watermelon. It's not bad. Very tart. Like, really tart. I once made homemade Play-Doh for the kiddo. Ooh, that's always fun. Kristen actually had bought me a Play-Doh cologne. Like, literally smelled like Play-Doh, so every now and then I put on the Play-Doh cologne. She would think it was the greatest thing. The problem is, when we moved here, it's that bottle of Play-Doh cologne, it suffered a bit of a hit on the road, and it broke open in a suitcase, so all our clothes smelled like Play-Doh. I was like, I don't even care. This is great. Tart is good. Yeah, it was not an expected tart. It was not an expected tart. It's not bad. I definitely still prefer Sneak's flavoring because I feel like Sneak still appreciates the value of kind of being more subtle. I think being subtle is a little bit better than being like a blast in your face.
This is a reminder that ads will begin in 30 seconds. Please be ready for them.
At least it was Play-Doh and not garlic. Honestly, I would be okay with garlic. I'm a garlic fiend. I overdo it in garlic. So, but the good thing is my household loves garlic, so it works out. Smell of Play-Doh turns my stomach. Oh, I'm sorry. I love Play-Doh, man. Ooh, what do we got? Oh, Elgin Brony from Winnable Wednesday. Oh, what movie we got? What is this? What is this? A center for ants? How do we expect little children to read without being able to fit inside the building? I don't know. Oh, I know what it is now. It's the standoff. Yo ho, all together. Anybody? Anybody? Longest pants. Long pants. Welcome to HomestarOne.net. It's .com. To that thing you mentioned, my daughter was excited about it and may do it today. Awesome! Awesome! Yar! Yo ho ho! And a bottle of rum. Yeah, I thought. I'll be honest, Crow. I'm surprised that I was able to put all that together yesterday as fast as I did. But both my girls and my wife are very appreciative that they can all be in different rooms and still talk to each other while playing. It's awesome. Well, hello, Spoom. I'm a stud. Oh, thanks. I try. Yar. Ooh, I be Pirate Steve. Okay, so now that we got our drink together, I did want to show you guys what I've been working on. So you guys know I have the achievement system that's available for subscribers on Fourth Wall. That's what I'm saying. Ooh. What? DK. Looking saucy. Ew. Anyway, So one of the things that I'm probably going to do, one of the things that I am going to do, is I want to put out visuals
like I have on my stream to make it easier for others to be able to have those visual things kind of happen. Thank you for the lucky
lurk. Lizard. Jaster, hi. Welcome on in, buddy. I like you already, man. Aw, thank you. I try. I try to be at least a little bit entertaining. I don't know if I am sometimes, but I definitely try.
Lizard.
All right, let me go. I think I put it into digital. I cannot speak. Digital. No, I have not moved it over yet. Okay. Which means it's still on the external. So I wanted to show you guys kind of what I was working on while I was traveling. I just have to remember where I put it. Yes. Okay. So for the achievement system, again, I've been working on trying to provide, I want to provide some visuals. So what I went ahead and did was, like, I made the Xbox style achievement, right? And which is pretty much what I put up for mine. So it comes up and then it'll go away doing the normal thing. Well, I did it for every color. So each color will have, or you can have each color, you can do whatever you need with it, theme it how you kind of need to. So I have the Xbox style achievements. Then I decided, well, let's make some PlayStation style. Gonna lurk and try to nap before work. Totally got it. Totally got it. You do you. Is Lizard working? I'm sorry. I don't hear it, so. Got a question, sir. Did you by any chance made a call to action widget before that can be edited for info to show on screen? So funny you mentioned that. I'm actually developing one. Oh, it does appear. Woohoo! I am developing a call to action that you would be able to, at will, add or remove any of your social medias, theme them how you want, so you can use whatever colors you want, and set the duration of how long you want each one to appear on the screen, and how much time you want between each one. And that is what I'm working on. I'm working on one that, because I was like, man, this is something I've never done. And if I wanted one and I wanted to make it to where it can be adjusted however you want, that is something that I've decided to start working on. So I have that also on my docket that I'm working on. I'll probably charge $1 for it. Any ETA on arrival? No. I just started kind of hammering out the rough draft of it yesterday, because I'm like trying to force myself back into kind of getting into the rhythm of things. So I last night I forced myself for I don't even know how many hours to sit down and focus on kind of doing a rough draft sketch of a new idea. I still have other ideas I have not finished. I have the clip player of viewers or a select group that I want to do, and that is, instead of you playing all your clips all the time trying to convince people to watch you, why not acknowledge people that are there? You're exposing them to content they've never seen before. Maybe it will, expand people to want to look at other streamers and such. And so I have that idea. I have it out on beta. It needs a lot of work, but that's also in development. So waiting on food to get done. Ooh, what you gonna have? Num-nums. I like num-nums. First. What? Oh, over on the OOTube. Ah, congratulations, B. You got yourself a first on the OOTube. I didn't realize that I had it separated by platform like that. That's pretty cool. Oh, you know why? No. I didn't think I had it as first, second, third by platform. I thought it was in general. I may have to double check how I set that up. But I've got those ideas. I have some other things I'm working on. Like, I have a ton of ideas out there. I'm just having a hard time, like, getting myself refocused to work on them. But I'm one that if I'm going to produce something, I like giving people the option to make it what they want it to look like for the most part. So, on the social media one, I have it to where you can do... I have 3 preset themes. One is a light theme, one's a dark theme, and then one is the brand theme. So like Twitch, it would be purple and white. YouTube would be red and white, you know, doing that. Or giving you the ability to independently choose the colors you want, and then you can assign them however you want according to the social media account. So you can actually, like, I have presets in case you don't want to do it, like, have to worry about it, or you can literally sit and tailor it however you want. You can also, what I'm working on, this is the idea, is that it will rotate in whatever order you want it to rotate in. So I'm, like, literally working out how I can make this all happen. And I'm right now my focus is getting basically that user interface setup window I like to do, getting that put together, because that will drive all the information after. So, yeah. Definitely working on some stuff for you guys. See, a Kickstarter is about to start for Mystery Science Theater 3000, the game. Oh, no! I'd be 100% all over it, though. Hell yeah. Some people just do one thing, and that's how you use it. You design something and you're like, well, how many ways can I allow someone to manipulate it to make it their own? Yeah. That's just the way I think, because I'm one that I like to change my shit up all the time. Or I try to. You know, I'm always looking at exploring new ways of how I want to make my stream look, how I want to make things happen. You know, what can I do with this, that, and the other? So I'm one that I like having the adjustments. I like being able to adjust things at will. I think for the social media one, it won't be a free thing that I give away. It'll be free if you're subscribed. But I think I'm going to sell it for $1. Because I'm like, hopeful, maybe $2. I don't know, but not terribly a lot of money, but it is work that I've been putting out. And with the amount of orders I see go through my store on only free stuff, I'm like, it would be nice to see just like maybe $1 or $2 pop in every now and then, but I don't see that. So I'm like, I need a little bit of revenue increase here. Can you explain what the QR scanner do, which is on your website? Oh, yeah. So, here. Who have I not shown? Let's, So here on my shout out for that, my shout outs, go away, Ewan McGregor. So what I have here is when I do a shout out, it comes up with a QR code. And if you scan that QR code, it will take you to that person's channel. So that QR code is generating a new, a link every time, depending on who I'm bringing up. And so the idea then is when we would go to like Discord. Let's see here. We come down to my stream history here. And here's the shout out, right? Well, here, if we actually scan this and go to it, it should take us to that site. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to bring my QR code scanner up. Scanned it. And if you look, it says, Be Technician. That is the Twitch page. So if I click it, it should automatically take me. I can't press things, but it takes me to B's channel. So the QR code scanner is, I made it to where when you run it, it'll pop up with a QR code, and then all you have to do is have that QR code inserted as an image source in your OBS, and then do whatever you need to do. The printer, I've had numerous people request the printer as a widget to put on my store. That will be coming. Sweet, Jaster. I will be checking that out. But for me, what I've done with these QR code with just these receipts in general is I also set up, and I have a video on this, where when I trigger like the shout out, I have in Streamer.bot where it sends information to IFTTT. So if this, then that, where it has a Streamer.bot integration on it. So when it receives the message for that, it receives the variables of like the name, channel, things like that. Then I also have saved the picture into my Google Drive. It'll pull that image from the Google Drive, then post it on Twitter and Facebook. So those automatically get posted out on social media. So my goal is to always be like trying to find ways to push other people out, get people the recognition that, they also deserve. It's not, it's not just me, it's you guys that make this work. I can't make my stream work without you guys. And so any way I can help you out, I absolutely, try to. The inner workings of all this is absolutely bonkers. It's been a lot of playing around. I make a lot of mistakes while doing it. Things break, things don't work, things go horribly wrong. You slowly learn how to figure that stuff out. So like if I was to go ahead and let's say we go to IFTTT. I don't know. Does this one? Yes. Okay, cool. So we're going to log in. I'm sure like I have to redo all my services. Yep. The network OSUPhoenix. Let me reconnect to the OSUPhoenix one. That? I am not a robot. What technically constitutes the motorcycle? I'm glad you tinkered with it because now I have never seen anything else like that. Well, and that's, that's my thing. I love to find ways to take things beyond what they're supposed to be for. Hang on, I gotta say, oh, no, I hit the wrong one. No, I hit the wrong one, son of a biscuit. Let me try this again. No. Oh my God. I cannot work this thing. I am garbage. Okay, can I say yes to this one? Yes, it's me. Yes, allow the login. I slow down now. Yes, approve. Dear Lord. Yes, trust the device. Come on. Okay. That's great. Now can I go back to IFTTT and do what I was doing? Are we reconnected now? Because I'm trying to show people stuff. Reconnect. Are we good? Yes. Give it some time. He's shy. It's been a while. I mean... Alright, the page. We want to do that one. Oh! Oh, no. Gross. Anyway. So, I'll show you this. So, here's the shout-out one, right? So here, you got the Streamer.bot integration. So when you get the advanced notification from Streamer.bot, which it'll send it, what happens is it'll come in and it'll supply everything we need to basically let me do what I need to do, right? So it fills in all this information. Then I have the Google Drive history of photos that are uploaded. I tell it where it needs to go to get the picture and pull it if it's new and all that kind of stuff, right? So we get all that. Then I put a delay of 5 minutes because I found you want to make sure you have plenty of time for the photo to upload and all the information to basically get where it needs to go. Then when it's done, it goes and it will post it out on Twitter with the image and whatever I have written, which I write it all in Streamer.bot. So, I mean, this is fantastic. I think I pay for the Pro. I think it's like, what, $3 a month or something like that? Let me look. Oh, I'm sorry. $9 a month is what it is, because I did the Pro Plus. But if you do just the Pro, you get 20 applets, which is more than enough. $3 a month, and you have the ability to automate posting stuff to your social media accounts and all sorts of stuff. Like, yeah. The only reason I think I did Pro Plus was because I was giving access to hosts in the network to let them do similar things if they wanted. But if you only need like 2 applets, you can even do the free. So IFTT is absolutely a worthwhile thing, and there's so much more you can do with this that is ridiculous. Like if you look at the services on here on IFTTT, you'll see that there are a ridiculous number of different things that you can connect to. And so I didn't look to see if they have Blue Sky on here yet or not. I know there's already a Blue Sky integration. Oh my God, Bot Ghost is on here. Holy shit. Bot Ghost is on here? So Bot Ghost was what one of the things that I was tampering with Felix for a while. And you can actually like build your own Discord bot. And I mean, you got to know how to do like node connections and doing that form of coding. Damn, that's cool. I haven't looked at this in a while, so now I'm like, oh. But like, I even have in here, somebody had made an IFTTT that you can turn the volume of a phone from silent to full volume. And I do that to Izzy's phone every now and then because I'm like, she's not answering. I bet she has her phone on silent. Bing! Hey, guess what? I'm calling. So, you know, there are some super helpful things here. What? Department of Defense? What can you get from here? You can get weekly Oh, this is just, okay. I was going to say, I'm like, what the hell can you do from the Department of Defense with this? It has ChatGPT. Yes. Yeah, so there are things you can do with ChatGPT and then send it, and whatnot. So, I mean, there's a lot of things you can sit and you can work with. Oh, they have their own QR code thing. So, like, if you have stuff on your Google Calendar and you want to create a link as a QR code, bam, there you go. Luke, we doing good? How you doing? Good to see you again. But yeah, so, I mean, IFTTT, totally worth it. Because, again, that's how I take something like my shout-outs. Not only does it go to my Discord, but then it also goes immediately to Twitter and Facebook, and I don't have to worry. Like, I don't have to worry about posting those things. They just go. Just like I tied in Andy Lippy's Polaroid photo. So it'll take the picture of me. It'll put it in Discord. But then I also have added the IFTTT to where it will go to Facebook and Twitter. So I like automatically post these things. And I think it's a wonderful thing because it makes my life easier. I can let people know I'm currently streaming. You should come on in, all that kind of stuff. I've been super busy, but I'm good. Thank you. Hey, I understand that. I mean, I was gone for 3 months. You're a super clever guy. I just mess with stuff. I like to mess with stuff. Messing with stuff is one of my favorite things to do. Like, I just love messing with things. It's just so much fun. Have you fully moved now? Yes. We are finally settled in our house. It was not the house that we had originally thought we were going to get, because found out we got scammed on that one. And yeah, we lost a shit ton of money. Also, while we were moving, I lost both my mother and father. Mom passed away from pancreatic cancer, and then 7 weeks later, my dad finally passed away from Parkinson's. Like, there was a ton of other shit, but yeah, like a lot of shit went wrong. So it's been rough, but I'm glad to be back. You know, it has taken me a little bit longer to get back, but you know, we got settled in. I had all this set up like weeks ago. But when Dad passed, it was just a scramble of, okay, now we got to get to Ohio for the funeral. While, you know, what do we do with the dog? We just got here. What do we do with this, that, and the... So it was just like, we've had so much chaos since the end of June that it's been hard to keep track of everything. It's been hard to keep your mind straight. So sorry for your losses. Thank you. You know, there are times that it hurts there and whatnot, but there's also things that I can look to remember and draw strength from. So I feel bad I've asked now. Don't. You're fine. One, I am glad that both my parents are no longer in pain. Dad was suffering from Parkinson's for a good long time. He had said for a couple years that he just wanted to die. And a lot of it is because, one, he felt he didn't have much to live for anymore. And two, losing control of your body and not being able to control yourself. I mean, basically, you're becoming a prisoner inside a flailing, you know, body. I totally understood. So, you know, Dad going, I'm at peace with. I'm still sad, but I'm at peace with, because he's no longer having to deal with that.
Twitch is demanding advertisements.
Okay. And then Mom was just, it was sudden. But Mom had her own problems. She was always in a massive depression. So I know she's finally free from that. So, I mean, there is freedom in death, and I take comfort in that. So my granddad had Parkinson's before he passed. It's a horrible condition. It is. It is. I think one of the we got some beautiful gifts before both of them had passed. One of my favorites will still be that my dad sat down at a piano just a couple weeks before he passed away, and he started playing. And he had not played a musical instrument since he retired. Music was his life, it was his passion. But when he retired, it was just like it all died. And to see him just sit down at a piano and play it meant everything to my sister and I. So, I mean, again, we got some beautiful moments before both of them had passed. So I think having those moments made it easier for me to handle. But yeah, I mean, I've had my up moments, I've had my down moments. It is what it is. You know, I'm going through my grieving process, as everybody does. But I'm keeping optimistic with a lot of things, because, you know, you should be. You should be optimistic. Totally different subject. EA Games just got bought out by a private investment team from Saudi. Did that actually go through? Or... Because I remember that being in discussion. I saw that being a discussion that was happening, like negotiations and everything. Because what Saudi Arabia is trying to do is prepare for the fall of gas. So hang on. I love you, man. You're a great person. Even if you ever need anything, my DMs are always open for you. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate it. As a Sims 4 streamer, I'm worried. Yeah, it went through. Oh, man. Okay, so now that that's official, yeah, largest ever private equity buyout. Jesus, the fact that EA was bought for $52 billion is ridiculous in its own right. They took out a loan to buy it and used EA as collateral. Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I kind of looking at this. I'm gonna say it. I have a feeling, because you have a lot of new executives and investors who I'm guaranteeing know nothing about this industry. They are going to head down the path of Ubisoft. They're going to go down that Ubisoft path of screw up after screw up after screw up after screw up after screw up, and you're going to see them completely lose the value. You and many others in this community are the ones.
This is a reminder.
The one of the factors that truly helped him through it. A good community can always count. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Seriously, you guys really do more for me than you realize. However, all politics aside, I do not trust Kushner. And if he's behind a lot of this, I don't trust it at all. What movie we got here? Ooh. I almost want to say The Birdcage, but I don't think that's right. I'm nothing special. I just treat people how I wish to be treated myself. Yeah, exactly. That's me. And I also like to make sure that, my goal with my stream and everything I do is I want people to be able to get their streams where they want them to be. I don't know what this movie this is. Is it Clue? Cocoon? Oh my God. No, it's Batman and Robin. No. Oh my God. Batman and Robin. God. No. Damn me for choosing random scenes that have no context. And her wandering lips. Yeesh. Hey, come on. She's still attractive. By going private, EA will be able to retool operations without worrying about market reactions, although its video games still have a fervent following. Uh-huh. Yeah, so since it's going to be Saudi-owned, what do you think's going to happen to the Battlefield franchise? I'm not so worried about the sports. I'm worried about something like Battlefield. But her mouth in Batman and Robin needs a wrangler. Fair enough. I can understand that, and I can get behind it. The entire Sims community is reeling. Oh, I don't doubt it. Don't you dare bring Battlefield into this. These are things you have to think about with this, though. I mean, let's be very, very honest. When it comes to, you know, first-person shooter, you know, war games, one of their biggest...
Oh my god! Okay, it's happening!
Oh! Hello! Farm Fresh Jesse coming in here! Giving us a raid! Oh, I'm the legend! Welcome on in! Shayna, welcome on in! Good to see all these raiders! Yes, welcome on everybody. I am OSUPhoenix. Welcome to my little slice of paradise where we just sit and do stuff. But yes, welcome in everybody. Farm Fresh Jesse, thank you for the raid. How you doing today? And welcome. What was it? What were you streaming? Raid? Oh my god, that's awesome. Okay, that I can't even lie. That's an amazing. That's one heck of an alert. Thank you. I spent a lot of time developing that one. Yeah. Not talking about the football team. I know. But I mean, holy cow. EA getting bought out like this. That's that just seems like such bad news. It really does. You were on my recommended. We wanted to come say hi. Well, thank you. I'm glad you decided to choose us. So a bit about myself. Here, hang on. Whoop. So I am a, well, variety streamer, I guess. I do a lot of different things. So I make overlay packages for people. I design stuff. I mean, I do a lot of graphic design stuff. I also do some Streamer.bot programming, like putting together widgets and everything for Streamer.bot. Let's see, what else do we do? I have a game show I technically do Wednesday nights called Winnable Wednesday, and we just sit and play Jackbox, be very adult. And by very adult, I mean it's definitely not suitable for children. But we always have like a monthly winner going on. Let's see, what else do we do here? I play different variety of games. Right now, big ones are Satisfactory. Been into Fortnite again. I don't know what else I'm into at the moment. I am also an OBS tech guru. I can help diagnose problems in OBS and get you on your way. What else do I do, guys? Did I miss anything? I do a lot. We'll just put it that way. Llama the Legend, thank you for the follow, and Farm Fresh Jesse, thank you for the follow. I do appreciate. So yeah, I try to be entertaining while also educational or just flat out fun. I have a very rambunctious community sometimes, and but we're a lot of fun. But thank you for coming in. Thank you for the raid. I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. Satisfactory? Yes, I want to get to that. I just need to get myself in a rhythm of actually, like, you know, doing work, which I'm not doing a good job of today. Sound like you're a jack of all trades. Yes, jack of all trades, master of none. That would be me. Just needs all the help with OBS. Seriously. Discord, I have dedicated channels for that kind of stuff. You have problems, I will find you answers. I will get you the answers you need, the help you need. I can even set up private calls, and we can sit and diagnose those problems and go, line by line, getting you done. I'm all about making sure that if a streamer is trying to get their stream to a very specific way they want it to be, I want to help you get there. That's one of my big goals. I love helping out others and getting your stream where you want it to be. So yeah, you have questions, I will do I have answers, and if I don't have them, I will find them. So yes, Flash is the daddy of the ooh-woo in the network. I'm telling you guys, if you keep saying ooh-woo stuff, I'm going to develop a widget that's going to change all of your sentences into uwu speak. Literally, it's just going to come up all uwu. I'm going to find a way to do it. I'm going to make you all uwu. ADHD equals me. Yeah, there you go. Do it. The gauntlet has been thrown. I guess I have to now. All ooh speak, yes. I can help a bit. Sweet. Flash, that's our job now. You and I are now going to make a widget that translates everything immediately into uwu. So we'll make a chat widget. Doesn't even put up the normal chat. It just puts everything up in uwu format. That way, you know, everybody can read the actual chat, but on screen it's going to have nothing but uwu chat, and we're just going to talk uwu to you all the time. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. I'm going to love it. Oh dear God. Whoa, the monster you guys create in me sometimes. I have this really crazy idea that's really stupid. Nobody will ever want to do it. Do it. All uwu all the time. So I'm going to have to change myself to OSUPhoenix, right? Is that what's happening? I'm no longer OSUPhoenix. I'm OSUPhoenix. Uwu. Oh my God. No. No. I'm making a shirt now. You guys are going to get a shirt on the store that's going to be OSUPhoenix. I'm going to have to find somebody who can do a proper anime version of me. And then we're going to have OSUPhoenix. It's going to be awesome. Raise your hand if you will buy an OSUPhoenix shirt. I might actually buy one and give it to my wife. Oh my God. I could just imagine my wife walking around with an OSUPhoenix shirt. Oh, this has to happen now. Oh, I can introduce you to an artist for that. Sweet. Because my ability to do anime style artwork, 100% zero ability to do so. I would buy it. Yes. Yes. Ooh, Red Queen. Not a bad idea. Okay. I will tell Red Queen, you must make me the OSUPhoenix. Oh, I forgot about that, Crow. You're a genius. So smart. So smart. Anyway, what I was going to try and show you guys, like, what, something like an hour ago? So I had made Xbox achievements. I also made one that's based off of, like, the PlayStation trophies. Also working on making them different colors. But yeah, has the platinum trophy that, like, moves around. This is actually partially see-through. So, yeah. It'll be really cool. Hang on. See, it just kind of, like, fades on like it did in the PlayStation 3 days. But I'll have it in different colors and everything. So what I need is, since I have Xbox and PlayStation, what I need to do is think of other alert styles we can do. And so I thought of possibly doing a skull one because people like skulls or something like that. But I want to have, like, I want to be able to provide a nice library of different visual styles for the achievement system. And just basically have them as add-ons. Sell them for like 99 cents. Arcade token. Sweet. Hang on. Let me bring up Notion. I got to write these down because I will forget. A Doctor Who theme. Now, the question is, how would we do a Doctor Who theme? one that I can do it and not have copyright infringement. I think that's the bigger issue is the copyright infringement part. Okay. Let me shrink down my install instructions, brainstorm ideas. There it is. Achievement system. This is the one I want. So this is kind of some of the ones I came up with. Arcade tokens. I can totally spell. So I have Mario Star, Pokeball. I had like a neon one, but that's technically cyberpunk. Police boxes. I might be able to pull it off. I guess I'd have to. I can't do this same color blue they would do on Doctor Who. I could probably do like, you know, police box standard and whatnot. Do it in different colors, just not the same color blue that they use in the show. I think I might be able to pull that off. Put that on here. Doctor Who? Question mark. I thought of old school Windows, like a Windows 95 version. Thought that would be cool. A royal purple color. Yeah, I'll probably have a purple color like that in, somewhere in there. Different blue is easy. The BBC have published the pan code for the TARDIS blue. Sweet. So all I have to do is avoid that blue and I'm good. At least I would hope. Because the police box is not exclusive to Doctor Who. Because those were common things in Britain. I know they're not anymore, but back in the day, right? I don't know. I'm not British. I'm just going off of what I recall. Lord of the Rings. Ooh. That one, I wonder if there's a... I could probably figure out some Elvish for that. Like, have something write out in Elvish, and then, like, do the shiny part, and then, like, it would come up in English. That would be pretty cool if I could pull that off. Sweet. Okay, yeah. So, I can't use the sounds, but I can kind of work with it. So there is a possibility of doing Doctor Who and work. I'll have to double check some of the copyright stuff when it comes to Doctor Who, because there are times where they can trademark it, even though there is it was a public domain thing. So there becomes this like really weird gray area that I'd have to look into. It's one thing that I have found when it comes to like doing art, any kind of like artistry, is really looking hard at copyrights, at trademarks and whatnot, and really making sure that you are following them to a T. So for me, there are certain things I would love to use but can't because the license on it will specifically say something like must reference the artist, in the final product. And it's like, well, I can't exactly do that when it comes to an overlay, so I can't exactly do that. So that's going to have to get scrapped, and I have to go a different route. So, when I'm trying to take something that, somebody's like, oh man, I really love Venom and I want to do that. I can do stylistically like that, but anything that is actually Venom, I can't do. So, it's always this thing, and then trying to figure out, is my work going to possibly get picked up as, this is always a worry of mine. A futuristic English pub. Ooh, you also gave me one. Barista. Starbucks. I can totally make one that works for that. Kind of like steampunk twist. Yeah. Did I put steampunk? I did not put steampunk on here. Ooh, steampunk. I try to think of styles people like. I would try to do anime style, but again, I am not good at making making anime. Like I have tried, and I have tried to follow it to a T and really kind of hammer out that style, you know, some of those styles, and it never works. Botanicals? Yeah, we could try that. Let me put like blooming flowers. I think there's a way I might be able to make that work where like if the flower blooms out, I might be able to somehow animate the letters onto the petals. I'm trying to think. I like literally try to think outside of my own things, the things I like to typically do. Yeah, so I have Cyberpunk in here. So yeah, Cyberpunk 2077 look. Yeah, totally have something in mind for that. Actually, Lego you can get away with. There is a way you can get away with Lego. So there is a way. Because what you do with Lego is you take Lego, you can take the exact look of it, you take the logo off, but then stylistically, instead of making a straight plastic, you change it to more of a, you can almost like start directing it more towards a metallic or even going like more Minecraft look, and that helps get you away from it. Because the design of Lego itself is not technically patented, because there have been many knockoffs like Mega Bloks and things like that. There are ways around the Lego one that you can still work with. Witchy, Celestial, okay. Witch, Pagan. No, yeah. Viking, yeah. What, Viking? What's a Viking? So you guys actually help me, like, think of things that I would have never come across because they're outside of my typical thought processes. Spinning CDs, ooh. Okay. I'm trying to think of like what other like themes people typically have on their streams, because that's another thing I try to pay attention to. Hot dogs and hamburgers. So foods? Would people actually want ones that are foods? Frogs and lily pads. All right. Ooh, elemental. I like that. I'll do the frogs and lily pads. I don't know if it'll work, but I'll put your hamburgers and hot dogs. Grill? Maybe? Ron Burgundy? Fire. Yeah, so I'll put... I'm going to treat fire as elemental. Squirrel? I don't know about squirrel. I don't think I could do a squirrel.
Nom, nom, nom.
Nom nom. Lo-fi 16-bit style. Ooh, not bad. Lo-fi 16-bit. I don't know if I can do chibi. I'll put it on here. Maybe I'll figure it out. Like some of these I may never get around to, but it's always good to have a list and see what I can work with. Music. There are plenty of like DJ. Let me just do one different for just DJs. Pineapple. Oh dear lord. All right. What the fuck? Chibi is stupid popular. I'm sure it is. What other kind of streamers do we have out there? We got coders, so we'll do one for coding. I'm sure there's a way I can make that work. Damn it, why? Damn it, why what? What, for Chibi? Matrix, yeah. Cars. Man! Me and my fat, clumsy fingers, damn it. So what are these for again? So, I have the achievement system I made, right? And so, like, you guys see the achievements pop up. Well, I have it available for those who are subscribed on my fourth wall. And so what I'm doing is I'm eventually going to upgrade it to where people can then do achievements. You know, they can have the visuals appear. And so, like, I've got the Xbox style achievement to where I will have these automatically programmed. All you'll have to do is load in the video file and you're done. And so this way you would be able to choose like the color. And then I also have PlayStation style achievements in different colors to where it looks similar but different to like PS3 achievements. And this way everybody can have like their own styling to it. And I would just make each one of these like sets maybe 99 cents. Because I figure if you're going to get one, you know, I think you can afford $1. I would be so down to test this. Honestly, like I have it all working on mine. It's just a matter of the only things I need to do is I need to take mine, tweak it a little bit to where you will be able to just say, here's where here's where this folder is for the files, and voila. My dog needs a bath so bad. So my goal for this is to basically then make it to where you can set up these achievements how you want. And if you wanted to mix and match and designate specifics,
Sir, this is your
I want to be able to make that happen.
Which is demanding advertisements.
Okay. So not only do I have the achievement system available for folks, I also want to make it to where you can basically have a nice layout, and they're all going to be timed exactly the same. They're all going to have that same feel that's, you know, to where it's literally plug and play, easy setup, you're done. That is my whole goal, is to make this as plug and play as possible. But I've also set up the achievement system to be expandable in some ways. So one of the things I've done with the achievement system, I did include to where you can, if you have like a game, you can put in that game as a custom achievement type thing. So here, let me find mine and I'll explain that here in a sec. So that's the main one. I need the triggers. Here we go. So custom game win for for the custom game win trigger. What you do is you would basically set the game name on the global. You don't do it here, you do it in somewhere else. But basically, you will reference this to trigger the game win. And so what I do is, if I go to my ad manager here, winner, is it under winner? Set temp increment. Or is it on the announce? Yeah, there it is. No. So when I announce the winner, it triggers the game win, and it automatically fills all that stuff in. What code is this? Cycla. Oh yeah. So basically, like, all you do is add this in where you get the global variable. I'll write this stuff out instead of doing it in code. But basically, this sets everything I would need. Then it just runs it, and it all gets placed into that. And that's how you can trigger your own achievements for something like a game or something that's just not listed. Even though I've listed pretty much every trigger that you can do for achievements that I could think of, that's available in Streamer.bot. I still need to update it to include kick. So that's another thing I'm working on. So, but yeah, the achievement system I put together, I tried to make it as user friendly as possible. So on the achievement maker, like I have a full thing where you come in here and you can literally set this all up. Every achievement you create has a unique ID that's randomly generated to it, so that way nothing overlaps on each other. They are all able to identify themselves individually for what they're doing. You can specify it by platform, the category. There we go. So like I have where you can do chat counts, specific phrases that are said, emotes, commands used, channel points used, subscriptions, merch purchases, bits, game wins, position in chat, which is first, second, third. I think I got it to go up to 5. I don't remember. Let's see. Watch streaks for on Twitch, donations, hype trains, making pyramids in Twitch chats, super stickers, super chats on YouTube, channel memberships, gifted memberships, and member milestones on YouTube. So I've got everything for Twitch, YouTube, merch, and the merch and donations will be triggered by any of the like donation things. Merch, as long as they put in their username for whatever platform, it will award them. If they don't put in their name from the platform, they don't get the achievement. So that's one of the drawbacks, but you know, you got to do what you got to do.
This is a reminder
Say about my
that
previous
ads
message,
will
you're a
begin
clever
in
guy.
30
Oh, thanks.
seconds. Please be ready for them.
I literally learned coding specifically for this achievement system. That's the main reason why I learned to code. As an achievement whore, I approve. I know, right? And the nice thing is you can set up one-time secret achievements, which is so much fun. All right, another ad break. Woo! The fook? I think I know what movie this is, but I could be wrong. Oh, maybe I am wrong. Is that Morgan Freeman? I can't tell. It looks Morgan Freeman-ish. Except, oh, nope. I think I know what it is. I think it's Marky Mark and Mackie. Speaking of stuff with coding, how is the Ghostbusters game coming along? Oh, yes. Okay. That's something I wanted to test. We're going to try. We're going to see what we can come up with here. Do, 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 do. Whoa, I was way off. I thought it was... I honest to God, thought it was Pain and Gain. I did not see Bad Boys 2. Son of a bitch. Dang. But yeah, you actually get achievement points for winning with the ad game. And then... What is it? If I do rank... Is that right? Nope. top 5? Yeah, so there we go. So you can actually see the nerd score leaderboard. The points have been resetting, and I'm not sure why. So I've got to look into what's going on there. Hey, Justin, what's up? How you doing? Welcome on in. How's life? Okay, so I was asked how the Ghostbusters RPG is going. So I think it's doing better. I think I still have some hiccups that I need to work on. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run this. And so I think I have where it pops up and it'll tell you like what command you need to use to play, essentially. So hopefully it works. Life is good. I finally quit my job, so I'm working on getting another job. Hey, there you go. Jobs that suck don't belong. Don't do it. It ain't fun if you're just sitting there. Okay, we're gonna test the trigger. All right, so try it out, guys. You type !suit up to join being able to do this. Once the Ectomobile leaves, you cannot join. Now, here, I'll play 2. Yay! All right, and then if I was to do, I think it's gear? This shows it, so gear shows like how much money I have, what I have equipped, and what I have when it comes to utilities. So, there is also the shop, which I don't think has refreshed. Maybe it's not shop. I thought it was shop. I would love to get maybe you, me, and Rich to do some Ghostbusters at some point. That would be fun. I would actually absolutely enjoy it. It's been a hot minute since I played. Oh, there we go. We're on our way in the Ecto 1. Woo! Yeah, everybody starts out with 100 currency, which really doesn't, I don't think, gets you a whole lot. So the gameplay of this is you have to find the ghost with the PKE. So you would do !PKE to find the ghost. And then once you find the ghost, you do !attack until the health gets down to a point that you could do !trap. Okay, we're there. So now we just do !PKE. Oh, combat engaged. Use attack to fire and trap when it's weak. Now, it is horribly unbalanced, because I don't know how to balance a game yet. Keep attacking! You can spam the shit out of it, too, by the way. I missed! Ow! Well, at least it is... Okay, so the good thing is it's mixing up... It's mixing up who it attacks, which is great. That's what I needed. I'm going to have to find a way to shut off Felix during this. Momentum shift, damn it. I didn't see what ghost we were dealing with. Dang. I can't hit him. Holy snaps. I wonder if we're good enough to trap. Damn. An on-row? Ah. Whoa! Okay. Attempts to trap the ghost. Apparently, we trapped the ghost thanks to Ares. So we all earn currency. Go. And it's still attacked. So it worked. So it seems. Let me see here. Commands. Let me go to the Ghostbusters RPG. So to look at what's available in the shop is store. That's what it is. Okay, so I need to make sure that gets refreshed. Usually it would normally refresh when I would start a stream. Store refresh. Let's just go ahead and do that. All right, let's try it now. There you go. So that's what's available to purchase at the moment. And every 20 minutes, the store changes. And there's a crap ton of things I put in here. Like the amount of work I put into this is a tad ridiculous. Jaster, the network goblin, is on the loose. Oh no. Oh, I am? Oh, I was still muted because the thing was still going. I refunded your money or your coins. The hell? Oh, my flight stick went with it. No. Okay, try again. We are two wild and crazy guys. Oh yeah. Oh dear, what's that coming out of her nose? Spaceballs? Oh shit. There goes the planet. So one of the things I am looking to do is, like, when you do something like gear and whatnot, instead of it popping up with a shit ton of messages, I'm actually thinking about having it send that to a Discord channel, and you can see it in a Discord channel a little bit clearer rather than having to flip through back and forth trying to figure out what's going on. Because I think that will actually wind up being a little bit easier to work with. Especially when you start getting more and more of the upgrades available to you in your inventory. You know, trying to view your inventory is going to be a nightmare in chat. So I think if you were to do like inventory and see what you have and have it all list out in a Discord, I think that'll be helpful. So I'm working on that. You and I just said that in unison, the Spaceballs, but yes. Red Queen! Hello, girl. Actually, we were talking about you. I need you to... I need to ask a favor if you could. We need to make me an OSUPhoenix. Can you make me anime style somehow? You guys are supposed to, like, continuously write. I love that I have the rename file thing so I can actually, like, name these clips when they pop up. So good. Well, that made sense, right? I know, I need to... I'm actually... That's another thing I'm working on. I'm actually coming up with a release version of this. And then when people don't enter anything into chat, I want it to pull from a gigantic... Am I still live? Yeesh. I want it to pull from a gigantic list of presets. Right now it only has one and it's not coded right now. So I'm working basically on an upgrade and one that I can give out. Got you with the anime OSUPhoenix. Yes, it's going to go on a shirt. We're making an OSUPhoenix shirt. In red, absolutely you can put your signature on the image and it'll be on the shirt too. I want to credit the artist for every shirt sold. I want people to know who did it. I don't have to. But really, it's up to you. If you send it without a signature, then it won't have a signature. You put the signature on it, it's going on the shirt. Back soon, I'll leave you up. Hey, no problem. You do you, boo-boo. Thank you for the lurk. A little JSON file will help with that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, I have various different ways I'm going to, do that. But the hard part I'm having right now is going, okay, how do I do this for others in a way that they understand they have to have all these plugins to make it work? Because there's quite a few plugins to make it work correctly, to make it look correct. So, yeah. Something I'm working on. And then also there is some like trigger bits that I'm trying to make sure work correctly. Because you have to use OBS raw generator to trigger some of the effects. So, fun times that is. But yeah, so the Ghostbusters game, it mostly works. Some of the issues I'm still having with the Ghostbusters game, it does not right now recognize utilities. So when you have like, hang on. When you have something like the slime blower on, it does not recognize the difference between the attack and the slime blower, and it winds up crashing. So that I'm still working with. Still trying to find a way to balance the game, because right now, if a class 7 ghost appears, you're all pretty much fucked. There's nothing you can do. So, I'm trying to find the balance and the way to work that out a little bit better. But so far, I have it in a fairly good working state. I just have some things I need to iron out. So, did I tell you I'm going to my first Comic-Con here? Yes! Yes! I'm happy for you. I am so happy for you. I'm gonna see about going to the horror convention that's gonna be up here in Seattle. Because Elvira's gonna be there. Have you watched The Last Dragon yet to see why you remind me of the film? No, I have not. Okay. Let me pull it up. Yes, Elvira. It'll be the second time I will have been at a convention with Cassandra, but this time I would actually like to meet her. But they have some other people there that'll be amazing. Okay. Oh, you're gonna show me a final fight scene? Okay, so this is why. What? Oh, it's just the red glowiness around me, isn't it? That's literally it, isn't it? Yep. Look, I like my style, all right? You can be all mad if you want to.
When I say, who's master? You say,
Oh my God. All right, one day I will sit and watch that movie. It'll be awesome. Terrified for the con? Why? They're fun. Oh my God, Texas Frightmare was amazing. I had so much fun at Texas Frightmare. I actually did not realize I was hanging out with a celebrity out in the smoke pit area until about 30 minutes after we were talking to her. Found out that she played one of the kids in Nightmare on Elm Street. You know, lesser known and whatnot, but she started talking to us about what it was like to work with Heather Langenkamp, what it was like to work with Robert Englund, Wes Anderson. Like, it was really cool. You have no idea, like, some of the minor celebrities you wind up hanging out with on accident. And it's a lot of fun. It really is. I might be going by myself. You'll still have fun. You will still have, the thing is I have found as long as you stay, where people can see you, you're good, because everybody's got your back. There are so many nerds there who understand the dangers that they absolutely have your back, even though they don't know who the fuck you are. I love it. Hubby has to work. The bestie may not have the ticket in time, and I don't care what I have to do. Yeah, no, you do you. Spent over $120 on my costume too. Yeah. I didn't go, I have not gone to a con in costume. I want to. Haven't done it yet. But one thing I really, really look forward to is being able to do that, but still, like, go meet somebody with that costume and all that. Like, I want to go full-fledged one day. I have yet to go full-fledged. Why isn't this working? Why aren't you playing? I hate that I have to be stuck with frickin' Apple Music. I don't like Apple Music. No one's gonna know who I am, though. Why? Who are you dressing as? They just announced the Simpsons movie too. See, I would be excited about that, except for the fact that Disney owns the Simpsons now, and I don't trust it. Don't get me wrong, I still love me some Disney stuff and whatnot, but when it comes to things that they did not create on their own, they really struggle to properly handle those properties. Star Wars being a big example. I think the only one that they were good with is Marvel, but even then it gets its hit and misses, and a lot of that really just comes down to Feige. So I don't know. I mean, I guess when it comes to like Alien Earth, though, Alien Earth turned out way better than I expected. So I don't know. Maybe I'm getting a little biased because the Star Wars debacles, I think, just really were a kick in the nuts to me. I'm going as Viola Fontaine, a character in one of my favorite fan fictions that I wrote for Spike when I was younger, and I have a printed version. Well, there's nothing wrong with that. A Victorian vampire. Yeah, go for it. If your costume's creative and interesting, people ask, you can talk about it. People love to hear those stories, especially when they ask. Like, I have yet to... I went... Which one was it? Oh, yeah, no, it was Texas Frightmare that I saw this, because Tim Curry was there, and I absolutely had to get a photo op with Tim Curry, and that was all he was really doing. He was not going to be on the floor or anything. The only opportunity you were going to get to meet with him is to do the photo op. And so I paid, I think I paid $110 for it. Didn't care. It was awesome. But there was a girl, a couple people in front of me. And no joke, this girl, her cosplay was so fucking on point. Because she dressed up as Tim Curry did in Legend. The big devil with the gigantic horns. This girl definitely did not look like she could support the weight of those horns. Like, literally, you could see she was like fighting to keep her head level all the time. I got a picture with the girl and I told her, I'm like, man, you have absolutely pulled it off. Like, every detail was there. I was like, you pulled this off in such an amazing way. Like, I bow to you for this. She was a really nice girl too, but like when she walked up to see Tim Curry, you could see him almost want to start laughing and be like, this is the greatest thing ever. But because of the stroke and everything and him being confined to the wheelchair, it's a little hard for him to express a lot of that stuff. But you could see this amusement and joy in him seeing her dressed like that for the photo op. And it's those things that I absolutely love seeing. I do. I love seeing those kinds of things happen. When I get in costume, I'll pop it in the Discord. Hell yeah! Do that shit. Fuck yeah. I like that. I like seeing all them stuffs. You know, it's funny. I was like, yes, let's try and get some work done. I've yet to really do anything of significance. Oh, there's a Class 4 Wraith at 2880 Broadway. Oh, anybody want to suit up and go after it? Yeah, the Ghostbusters game is still going. One of the things I am looking to do once I get it like squared away and operating is I'm going to have like the Ghostbusters bell go off. You'll see the Ecto-1 driving around. You know, I'm going to have all that stuff to kind of make it a little more visually interesting and drawing you in. Have you seen the trailer for Good Boy, the zombie horror film told from the point of view of the family dog? No, I have not. I didn't know there was such a thing.
Sir, this is your 5-minute warning. Twitch is demanding advertisements.
When are they not? Oh, we're on our way. It's just Jaster and I. We're gonna go hunt the ghost. But yeah, this is the point where you get the Ecto-1 ring going. So that way, you know, people know. And then it'll be gone for a little bit. And then when it like when it starts arriving, then it'll come back on the screen. It'll be fun. I'm gonna have this whole thing of visuals that'll go with it. And if you're gonna ask me if I'm ever gonna release this game, most likely not. I got to see the Ecto-1 in Branson. Oh, lucky. Okay, Wow, did not take long. Okay, pause for the cause. Because I want to make sure that we can watch this. Because I'm curious. Oh my gosh. All right, let me... Where did the player go? There it is. All right. Pause. I need to mute that. And then bring up my desktop audio. All right. Whoa. Oh. This dog better not fucking die. I don't know how to feel about that. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that. Because, like, I'm 100% scared that they're going to kill the dog. Because one thing Kristen and I talked about, like, we were watching American Psycho the other night because we were like, oh my God, it's been forever. And, like, when Patrick Bateman kicks the fucking dog, like, I can't stomach that. I don't care about the human, but the dog? Don't do it to the dog. Don't be an asshole. That's a no for me. No puppers, right? I'm going to have to wait for a review from somebody to tell me whether it's okay or not. Oh, shit. Felix, shut down ads. Felix, shut down ads. Thank you. We don't need to run ads. Because I'll have to, unfortunately, get going soon-ish. Because I got to get started on things, such as, you know, if you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I actually got contacted by Fifine, and they want me to do a YouTube video reviewing the SC3 audio mixer, or as they call it, the Ampli game. And so, I need to sit and wire this up, and then I need to sit and play with it and see what it can do, what it can't do, and, you know, start taking my notes. I'll probably have it hooked up for, you know, for the time being, seeing how it goes. But since they asked me to do that review, and I'm like 100% like, yeah, let's get a sponsored video going. I want to be able to do those. What is that? Can I see the box? Yeah. The Ampli game, SC3 by Fifine. This is what they wanted me to review. It's a, you know, an audio mixer, much like many others. Some of the more interesting features I found on this is when you're doing recording, you can actually change the pitch of your voice with the electric button. So this right here, whoop, hang on, there we go. Like, you can actually change the pitching of your voice, which I thought was interesting. They also have a built-in voice changer with 6 voices. So I was like, all right, I'm very curious about that. The custom buttons, I didn't see much in the documentation telling me how to use them. So I'm trying to figure that out. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's an XLR mic interface. This will not support a USB. It would only XLR only. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing if this performs the way I hope it would. By the way, DJ Bones, welcome. Thank you for following the channel. Sorry about that. I get into my little spiels and I don't want to stop because I'll forget what I'm talking about. But welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the follow. So I have a Go XLR and I want to replace it since it's not it's unsupported, and get something with 2 USBs for dual PC. Also works with an SM7B. Well, if you've... Yeah, the Go XLR, yeah, I know, unfortunately, is going... I don't understand why they decided to just completely unsupport it. I think that was a dumb move. But... you know, whatever. But for something for a 2 PC setup for dual PC, I'll actually look to see if we can make this work because it's got it's got the mic headphone, and then it's got the regular headphone. But there's also a line out. So I'm wondering if I set this up correctly, if I would be able to do both. So that is something I do want to look at and see if I can do, is how easy or how well it would handle a 2 PC setup. As far as the SM7B, I believe the SM7B is an XLR microphone, so this is supposed to support any XLR. Also, if you have the 3/4 audio jack for your microphone, it will work with that too. So I don't have one of those, otherwise I would test it. But they have a switchback here for dynamic and condenser, so you can choose which kind of microphone you've got and going from there. So I'm gonna see how this works. I'm hoping I can do more with it than it seems to be on the surface. I'm one that I like to be able to take things and manipulate them in ways that they're not supposed to work, and make them do things that they typically wouldn't do. So that's why I'm kind of looking forward to this, to see if I can make that work. Dual mic compatible? No, it is single mic. There is a line in, but that line in is supposed to be, well, I guess it technically is, but your line in is technically your headset mic. And I don't think you're gonna find a microphone that's gonna fit the what is it, 3 millimeter jack, the small one, typical headphone jack. I can't remember the sizing off the top of my head. But yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways you could probably approach this. So I'm just gonna experiment and see what we come up with. 3.5 millimeter, thank you. I know, you had said XLR or Quarant. It's an XLR microphone, but it does support the 1/4 inch. It does both. So a 1/4 inch microphone would actually go in here in that big circle, and then your XLR also fits in the same port. So you can do either one of those. This does not support any USB microphones. The USB port on this specifically is to output directly to the PC, and that is it. There is no input draw to it. That might likely become one of my criticisms, because when it comes to buttons that you label as custom, I want to be able to do something in software and set up that trigger the way I want it to, and then transfer it to the XLR. So I don't think it's good to have it as an outbound only signal. I think it needs to be a outbound and inbound, and let you really explore what you can do with the mixer. So I don't think that will work with a SM7B, since that requires phantom power. It has phantom power on it. It's right here, your 48V. Boop. Your 48. It's right there. So it has phantom power to it. And really, like, when it comes to dynamic microphones and or not dynamic, I think it's more condensers than anything. Most of your condenser microphones will need that phantom power, especially when it's an XLR setup. So, we'll work with it. We'll see what happens. I'm not one for physical mixers. Like I said, I even told the rep that I'm like, I typically don't use physical mixers. I do all my mixing inside of software, because for me, the way I work and how many sources and things I do, I need to have far more control than a typical streamer and their audio mixer. But I will review this, and I will be able to review this in a way of somebody who does not use a physical mixer. So I'll be able to provide that perspective and be able to share my thoughts on it. I run 3 SM7Bs. It 100% doesn't require phantom. Ah. Yeah, either way, you can have the phantom power on or off depending on your microphone. So I'm so used to physical mixers. Well, see, and for you, that would work out great. Me, I have everything so software integrated, and I put a lot of stuff into my mixers on automation. when it comes to, Streamer.bot and all that stuff, because that's how I work. I have to have so many options available to me to make a lot of different things work. In fact, hang on. Oh, nope, that's the wrong one. The last time I tried to do a sort of physical mixer with a physical mixer that's dedicated for a microphone, I went with the big Beacon Mix Create. And while this is actually, like, it's a pretty solid thing, I'm not gonna lie when I say I was disappointed in it, because this literally will only control just the, whatever you plug in software wise through the Beacon app. And what I don't like about that is the Beacon app, at least the last time I used it, was so resource hoggy that I did not want to use it. Like, using anything with the Beacon Mix Create wound up becoming so incredibly taxing on my PC that it really kept me from being able to do a lot of other stuff. And of course, me getting the Beacon Mix Create, that was really a direct result of me listening to a sponsored video and not critically thinking about it and not really thinking about what I needed. I just jumped on a hype train on it. And so, I did ask the rep, I'm like, what are you expecting out of the video? What do you need out of the video? And he just said he wanted a review. He wanted my feedback and all that. So I can be very critical of it, but I'm also one that I'm not going to just sit and tear your product apart or anything like that. I'll provide you, like, I don't like this about it. Here's where I could see it being better. Here's where I think it's falling short of the competition. Here's where I think it could, for me in particular, do better. It's past my bedtime. I'm so tired. I feel it. It's 12:30 p.m. here, and I'm tired, so I get it. Rage, thanks for joining. We will catch you again, my friend. Get some sleep. Go ahead and go to bed. No, we love you. Always love having you in here. But yeah, so looking forward to that. I'm just glad that I was reached out for, a deal like that. Not going anywhere. Not yet. Oh my. But yeah, I'm just happy that I have a reputable company out there, one that's actually very well known, that contacted me and wanted me to do a review video. Like, this is the first major review video I get to do. So I'm really looking forward to making this one happen, because I did a sponsored video, but it was the Surflex programs. Not bad. I was really happy that they gave me their video downloader for free. That thing has been super fucking handy.
How's my favorite branch doing?
But I very much look forward to actually having a brand people recognize, because I feel like the benefit for me, I know all I'm getting out of this deal is literally this. So that's fine. I'm good with that. Because for me, the bigger thing is that I have a brand connected to my name. That does help drive me outwards. So that's what I really am looking forward to. Hi, Hounded. How you doing, buddy? And I am somewhat sure of that, yes. Hello there. Yes, welcome on in. Everybody, party up in OSUs. Oh, I mean, OSUPhoenixes. Congrats on the deal. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. Like, it's one of those things that you guys are here. I can't contain the excitement on it. I mean, this is technically what I've been working for, or working towards, is getting that recognition where there are companies who are willing to reach out to me, who are willing to, engage me and say, hey, we want your feedback on a product. We want you to help expose our product. Like, I totally love that. That's the kind of pay stuff I want. Do you still have the video of OSU doing the truffle shuffle? Oh yeah. Because I might be looking to update it and improve the emote of it. Yes, OSUPhoenix is in sketches. Woo! Oh my god, I can't wait to make this a shirt. It's gonna be so fucking funny. I'm going to laugh so much. I may even have to buy one. Oh, but I've got a lot of stuff to do. I mean, I've got what I was going to work on today. We didn't even really get far on. I was gonna sit and work on this intro for Johnson and barely got moving on it. Oh, I will absolutely get one for Kristen. That's happening. I'm not going to do it for the girls. There are reasons for that. I think they're obvious. But yeah, I've got that intro I've got to do. I've got the Fi-Fine video I got to do. I've got the Streamer.bot, my Streamer.bot video I want to do where it's helping people understand how to put the docs and going through the docs as part of your regular routine of making stuff in Streamer.bot. I think that's going to help a lot of people really get themselves kind of situated with that. Let's see. What else do I got? Updates to the achievement system, the social media rotator I'm making, the viewer clip player I'm making. What else? I still have work to do on Ghostbusters. And I think I have like 3 other projects going right now with Streamer.bot and coding and such. So yeah, I've got a ton of stuff. And here's the thing, like the more I think about it, the more I go, holy shit, how did I do this all before? How did I do this all before I moved? Because I'm literally fucking lost. Guys, did I really sit and just do nothing but work? Is that really what I did? Was just sit and just nonstop hammer out stuff? Because I'm starting to go, fuck, is that really how I am? Yup, shit. Because it's hard to get back into that mode. It's so freaking hard to get back in that mode. I'm not going to lie. I did not realize how much I put on my plate at one time. And the thing is, I'm happy doing that. Like, I was never upset doing it. That's the thing. I was never upset at putting that much effort and that much work and constantly being here at the PC, constantly churning stuff out because I love doing it. I'm not burnt out over it. At least I don't think so. I'm ready to go, all right, let's get back into it so that way I can start pumping this stuff out again. Because I have so many ideas. My Notion is just constantly filling up with new things for me to make and do and all this stuff. Like, it sometimes gets a little maddening. Oh! I also have the automatic add role and remove role for Winnable Wednesday players. I've got that I want to work on. To where when I do the room code, it will automatically assign the roles to the people who have registered their Discord names in, on the channel and everything. So when you join, it recognizes your name, pulls your Discord name, and automatically assigns the role to you in Discord, making the room codes that much more safe from people just randomly grabbing room codes. Thank you, Hounded. You the man. Thank you. Much love on that. So, still looking for the video. No problem. You got me something. Something is always worth working with. We'll make it happen. I just wanted to improve it and make it a little more something that you can actually see a bit better, because I realized that the resolution I had put it at was just super freaking poor. So just want to improve it, make it look better, make Truffle Shuffle actually stand out. But yeah. How did you get animated gradient names in your Discord? I don't think I've seen that before. So this is something that Discord has been changing with a lot of the things they've been doing. So here, let's blow this up. Woo! So if I go to server settings, what happens is, like with your banner, you can choose these colors. Yay. But what you're going to do is you're going to come down to roles. And for like mine in particular, what we were able to do is, because of unlocking the, I'm sorry, this is not where I wanted to go. Server boost status, I think it is. So here we actually have level 1 perks. So you get like all these perks with it. Well, if you scroll down, or maybe it's not here. Oh, here it is. New boost perks, server tag, and enhanced role styles. So if you go to the see new perks part of this, you technically take boosts and you apply them to something. Oh, I'm sorry. So you take these boosts and you apply them to something. So some people do the server tag badge, like this one, or they do packs for it. I liked the enhanced role styles. I like being able to give the gradients, because I think that just, it looks cooler, right? So right now we have 2 available that I can spend, but I have nothing to spend it on. And so, you know, I've got to wait for those boosts to come in. Now, if I wanted to disable this, I can disable it and put it into something else if I wanted to. But I want to keep the emoji slots and the soundboard slots because those are fun for us. Plus the audio. I love the audio part of it, getting a better quality in there, plus the HD streaming in case we want to do movie nights and such like that. So I keep that there. I like the gradient style stuff. If we ever wind up getting, you know, one more server boost, I will absolutely enable the server tags. I don't know if anybody wants to use them. If not, then we would just go ahead and move to the HD streaming and the bigger uploads, custom role icons, and that kind of stuff. But yeah, the more you boost a Discord server, the more these perks open up and give more possibilities. So this is definitely, you know, I like that they're adding more options for people and more incentive for getting Nitro, supporting Discord, and what it's there to do. Whatever we can do to keep ads out of Discord, I'm 100% for. So, you know, I'm 100% for, you know, paying what I pay for Nitro if it helps keep ads completely off Discord. You know, I don't need advertisements to pop up and interrupt whatever I'm doing in Discord. I don't need that. I get enough of that everywhere else. You know, there are certain things where I will spend the money because I go, you know what? I don't want to deal with advertisements, and I will do what I can to get rid of advertisements. You're welcome. But, oh, yeah, I've got a lot of things to do. Plus, I'm getting hungry. I know Scarlett's probably going to be like, Dad, I need to go to the bathroom. You know, all those fun things. But now that we have the stream working, I have everything updated the way it needs to, and I understand what's causing issues with streaming with OBS, the new OBS. I'm gonna, you know, I can probably guarantee we're gonna be perfectly fine to go for Winnable Wednesday this week. And so this week I will be doing, you know, prize drawing from way back when. We'll finally get some winners on that, and we'll start a new wheel, and we'll get ourselves back up and rolling with, you know, some Winnable Wednesday. We need to get our fun back. It's like Stella getting her groove back, right? So, yeesh, we will do some Winnable Wednesday again. Let's see. I do want to raid somebody today. I want to find someone new, unknown, maybe Schmall. Let's look for more Streamer.bot folk. I like finding people who tag Streamer.bot. Let's see. We got Dying Light, Half-Life 2. Co-work with me as we get through our queue, starting with emotes. Ooh, a graphic designer. Ooh. Let's see, what else we got? Wizard of Oz. Oh my. We're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Ba-dum-bum-bum. BitGamey. Software and game development. Ooh. I don't know. Anybody see one that they would want to do? I know M West. We could probably go see M West. I don't know. You guys got any ideas? What else we got? I keep thinking about like smaller viewers or smaller channels. See if we can find people that are like interesting. Dutch. Screw it. We'll go to M West. That's what we'll do. Okay, well, at least it's muted. Whoopee. All right, so, my friends, that is gonna be it for me today. But we will be back Wednesday with some fun Wittable Wednesday shenanigans. And then Friday, I am looking forward to sitting and we're gonna design some of these achievements videos that I want to make. Start getting some of those kind of going. Oh, yes. I know. I got to get the command working for mods on that. Where did I put it? Hang on. Oh, I'll find it. Maybe it's not there. Maybe it's Maybelline. Camera, prompter, Winnable Wednesday controls, Discord controls. That's not it. That's not it. I had a raid button. Where's the raid button? Oh my god. I don't remember where I put things. And I had one. I made one. What did I do with it? Because it's not there. Oh, wait a minute. There's a page missing, isn't there? No. Holy snaps. I think I might have accidentally gotten rid of it. Huh. Can't ban me. No, I'm not trying to ban. We don't ban. We don't ban the crow. I like the crow. Did I miss the D&D thing? Did I miss the campaign? I thought that was later. Oh, no. Oh. Shit. Yes, please let there be more. I can't believe I missed it yesterday. Son of a bitch. I wanted to enjoy it too. I could not keep my brain straight. Where did that button go? I swear to God, I had one. Questions, toggle mouse, toggle keyboard. No, nope, that's Felix taking over. No. That's shitty stream ads. Stream manager, code locks. Words on stream. I do not believe it. I guess I deleted it? I don't remember ever deleting it. Guess I'll have to make a new one. Ooh, Flash is gonna join you guys? That's awesome. Okay. Well, anyway, do whatever you want for the raid. Just do a bunch of lizards. Just there. That's how we're gonna raid. We're just gonna lizard. Oh no, it's not reading my emotes. Shiza. Oh, you know why? Because I have the old one, not the Flash one. I need the Flash one. Silly me. All right. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I totally have this. I swear to God. All right. There we go. So we'll go raid M West.
Right now.
And yeah, I will be back Wednesday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for more shenanigans with Winnable Wednesday. I look forward to it. See you guys then. Know I love you. Thank you for everything you guys do for me. I really do appreciate it. Seriously. And just know, you are the best community I could ever ask for. I love all of you so much.
Yep.
Bye.
Repair, modify,
enhance it when you get a. I will wait to make it a purple though. Epic. That's what I got.
Spur keeps dropping in like he can hear you, right?
You take those bandages.
Okay. Thank you.
And, these knives too. These are like 20 knives for you. Oh, did it drop? They ain't drop.
Oh, I see him. Thank you.
Yeah.
Inventory.
There's some arrows, but I got tons of arrows. I just help you out so you can test out the bow. I haven't really played with the bow too much because I've always been running around with the melee weapons.